How? Wow, that is loud. Jesus. Why are you so loud, game? Good God. Oh, hold on. I'm tabbed in. That's gonna cause me issues, apparently. Oh, no, it just straight up doesn't want to window capture properly.
Diabetes.
You know, welcome back to Diabetology. What the hell? Why is that weirdly cut off? The GIF was weirdly cut off. Has it been like that a lot? How strange. Hold on, let's go back to game capture. Should I go? Thank you for the gifted Bambi. Thank you, thank you. Yippee too. Oh, that was fine. There we go. And Aqua, welcome back to Diabetology too. Yippee! Appreciate it. Yo, no, okay.
Me, I had this message. So _dia_headpat :
Wait.
_dia_headpat :
Does the GIF break if the message is too long? Does the GIF break if the message is too long? I've never noticed that before. Is my alerts window, like, broken? Why? If it... Oh my god, hold on. I'm gonna try something. I'll take the alerts out of the widgets folder. I just have a weird feeling it'll probably be some shit to do with that. Honestly, okay, any fellow OBS users, I swear to God, the folder system in OBS breaks whatever you put inside of it. I was like, oh, I'm gonna be nice and organized, and I'm gonna put, you know, like, my chat window and my labels all in one folder. And then for some reason, like, they just break. Whenever I put something in a folder in OBS, it just seems to stop working properly. What's going on with the font? What do you mean? Oh, in-game, the average summon level? Yeah, in-game it breaks, yeah. The emulators do that. You know, the window looks like it should be fine. It might just be the emote message, I don't know. Anyway, when I welcome! Hi. Yes. Oh, right, I can't be tabbed in, otherwise the window will break as well. God, OBS is having a fight with me today. Anyway, we're back. It's more Duelist of the Roses time. I believe the name is Harpy still, right? Love the content. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, and you appreciate the content on the other site too, apparently. I recognize the name. You can't fool me. I know you know my other content. But yes, I believe whatever name we used on the other site, the other run. Sorry, my brain is fried. The Luminous Soldier, I think we called ourselves Harpy. It's the same name as that, but we got Patrician of Darkness today. Apparently this deck should be in easy S rank. Supposedly. Yeah, a lot of people are over on that site too, yeah. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, this is the speedrun deck. Although, in my personal opinion, I think that Maiden of the Aqua is better for speedrunning. Because isn't the whole thing with this deck basically like, oh, you can make Pumpkin. So, it's pretty good for just brute forcing with Pumpkin, but... yeah, I would say Maiden of the Aqua would be a faster deck. It just depends if this deck has anything else outside of Pumpkin. But we'll take a look. Oh, there's double Pumpkin and Weight. Ah. It's another one of those. Oh, Dimension Hole? Which one's Dimension Hole? I gotta say, the character model's pretty sick, though. Like, the character model for this guy is pretty sick. I do have a soft spot for vampires. I do love me some vampires. Alright. No leader special ability. But we got a dragon. We got spellcaster, zombie. Shadow Spectre. Yeah, so just self-buff zombies. Lots of zombies. As if that was any surprise. A zombie that is already strong enough to become Pumpkin. There is a lot. Holy. Whoa! Okay, a 2,200 hard drop. That's one of the strongest hard drops we've seen in any deck ever, right? Oh, can end duels in 3 turns with proper movement. I see. That is insane. 2,200 is a crazy hard drop. Also a Skullbird at 1,900. Always appreciate some more winged beasts. We do have Mammoth Graveyard as well. Welcome back to Diabetology Broken Arrow.
Love the content and the daily dose of chaos.
Thank you.
Keep up the amazing
Aw,
job.
thank you. Appreciate that.
_dia headpat _dia headpat.
Thank you. Well, where was I going with my brain? It's a bit all over the place. Okay, yeah, we have 2 plants. And a Yami. Holy shit. Okay. So, let's just quickly recap, right? Oh, the lore behind its localized name is one of the silly level. Oh, I see. Self-insert or something. I don't know. Anyway. So aside from having 2 pumpkins available from the start, I mean, it also has some pretty solid beat sticks. I mean, we have Labyrinth accessible. We have the biggest beat stick thus far. Reduce attack, whatever. But we do also have Cyberstein if you want to transform spaces into Wasteland. It's a shame he's a machine and not a zombie. But you can change some field with him. And then we do get a free Yami and an Ukazi. And this is apparently the big thing. Teleports your leader to the space where this card is activated. So you can send Hole towards the enemy leader, I guess spawn on them, and then just summon creatures to attack, right? So I can see how that could be pretty strong. Powers up dark monsters. So that works on... Oh my god, stop yawning. Caffeine, kick in already. So any warrior will love that. And then any zombie also we have... And Cursebreaker, okay. Cursebreaker is huge, actually. Because Cursebreaker is, like, the counter to getting infinitely stunned. Too late? No, we just started. You're all good. There is a lot of utility in this deck. Oh, I wanted to go over to save. Whoopsie. Oh, right. Kaiser Dragon was 2,300. You're right. So, it's up there. Not the strongest, then. I don't know why I forgot. I forgot Kaiser Dragon was 2,300, not 2,100. But it's still up there with some of the strongest hard drop beat sticks we've seen. But yeah, I think this deck has a lot of good utility immediately, just looking at it from the outside. But then, as you say, like, yeah, the top end is not that high. Aside from when you start adding Pumpkin into the mix. If you add Pumpkin in, then you can get it even higher to face off against those occasional issues. I guess we'll just Yami it up. Yeah, you hopefully don't attack my Yami. straight away. It 2 equips a teleport, a field spell, curse breaker. Yeah, it's kind of insane. Not gonna lie. It's a little bit cracked. Yes, Pumpkin will slow things down a lot. I agree. But I think the benefit to this deck is very much in terms of... Oh, how am I gonna word this? I can't do words good. But essentially, I would say... the majority of the time, you probably don't need Pumpkin, right? You probably have a lot of plays without Pumpkin. Pumpkin is just your plan B, I would say. I would say that Pumpkin is most likely a plan B. So here's Dark Assailant. Are you gonna make Zombie Dragon? You are, aren't you? And now we just have a Dragon Zombie. And we just push in and beat her up. We could very quickly speedrun with this deck. I mean, yeah, we could try and use Dimension Hole to rush them down. It just didn't feel necessary because I had Yami. I feel like I didn't need to use Dimension Hole when I have this. You know, we're about to win instantly. We just win. Straight up. Yeah, this is the speedrun deck, yeah. It's kind of insane. I mean, Exhibit A, right? It's just like, bruh. Oh yeah, the animation! We didn't even see a fight animation in this one. That's so funny. We didn't even see a fight animation yet. How's the deck working out? We've only just started, but I kind of detailed, like, oh, this deck is gonna be really OP. Yeah, this might be a little strong for a starter deck. We did have a pretty good opening hand, though, getting Yami straight up. Anything that changes field on the first turn is kind of cracked. Whee! But, yeah, Dimension Hole and Yami were in our opening hand, and then we had Dragon Zombie with an equip the following turn. Like, dude, that is insane. That's so crazy. I do think it is... I think this deck is very much just a, hey, just run at the enemy, spawn a strong monster, and just beat them over the head with it. But if they do have an out to you, because, as you say, yeah, like, the top end is not spectacular, right? It's, what, 3,000 something? I mean, it's still pretty good. It's better than some of the other starter decks top end, right? Like, what, 3,200, I think you said? Yeah. So even though it's not as good as some starter decks, that is still better than a lot of starter decks top end. What, we had like a 2,800 top end. Like, its top end is already better, and then also, like, it has quick access into other shit too. Like, oh, you outed my Gold Mammoth of Goldfine. Oh well, I have Pumpkin now. Like, it's not like most starter decks where they have one and done strategies. Like, you have one big boss monster, if they out it, you're done for. No, in this scenario, it's very much, oh, you outed my one Pumpkin, I have another. I have a second Pumpkin and a Goldfine. And, also, if it's spellbound, we have Curse Breaker. You know, like, that kind of stuff, too. Oh, Simon infinitely spellbound your strongest monster? Oh, it loses its buffs, but at least it's unspellbound now. Yeah, and because of there's so many other zombies, Pumpkin also mega buffs. You could just have your double Pumpkins sit on the back lines and just have 3 other big buff creatures just keep gunning them down. Yeah, so hiding behind Labyrinth, you can also just rush in through it, like, bro. I see why people hype this deck up a lot. I didn't realize it had so much more than just Pumpkin. I mean, Exhibit A, again, right? You just kind of go, oh, hi, I'm here now. But no, that's the crazy thing. The starter deck has like 10 zombies in it. This isn't a case of, you know, like... Wait, are you buffed by... Oh, you are buffed by that. This isn't like a case of, oh... I lost my train of thought, never mind. Forget I said anything, I lost my train of thought again. Oh, that was it, yeah. So it's like, oh... You have 2 Pumpkins, but then you also have like 10 zombies in the starter deck. So you can just sit your Pumpkins at the back lines and keep sending zombie after zombie after them. Because it's that strong. It's not even like they give you just enough zombies to make Pumpkin. Like... Yeah, this might be a little strong. Who balanced the starter decks? How do you have some shit like Wolf Axe Wielder and Creole, and then this deck, which is just like, just have everything. Just have the world, you know? Just have everything you ever wanted. Yeah, Shaun of the deck. Shaun of the deck. Yeah, just keep sending zombies at him. Yeah, oh, this is definitely an S tier contender, 100%. Just from the outset of just the amount of options it gives you. Because that's always a thing with S tier decks for me, is they should have options. Rather than, there's been a few times where the decks have been like, oh, you only had 1 boss monster and it got outed by an invisible wire. Oh, GG, you can't summon anything else strong now. Quick arrows in the menu. Oh, to turn off animations? Yeah, I'll do it here. I wanted to see 1. I like to see 1 or 2. Yeah, S tier decks need very little upgrades, exactly. Yeah, I can do it from here, it's fine. Whoops. There we go. A Bui V8. I wish Harpies had a starter deck. That would have made me happy. Can I do something with the rocks? I feel like there's probably something I could do with the rock too. Like, isn't Stone D an option? Yeah, you betrayed us! Yeah, you kidnapped me! Yeah, she's trying to guilt trip me into feeling bad for quote-unquote betraying the Red Rose, when all they did was summon me out of my home. Bro, I was sitting, just jorking it, just casually in the back, just jorking, and then they pull me into fucking 1400s Britain? And it's like, dude! Why'd you bring me here? To Britain, of all places, and then you send me off to France? Could this be an any worse deal? Summoned to plague-ridden Britain, and then sent to smelly France. What is this bullshit? Able to move and attack without triggering traps. Okay, cool. Let's make a zombie dragon! Yeah, you could be summoned to present-day USA. So true! Oh, yeah, I already live in Britain. Yeah, unfortunately. Oh, that's a double move, isn't it? You're just gonna... Yep, of course. Oh! Holy moly, I was not expecting you to aggro on me quite like that. That's true, the USA didn't exist back then. That is crazy to think about. Oh my god, it has Fiend's Hand too. I didn't even realize. It has the Man-Eater bug too. That's crazy. You can unspellbind, you can destroy an enemy boss monster, you can sit and wait to max attack, you can mega buff one creature. This deck is literally everything. D&D got cancelled? Oh no! I hope your DM's okay. Yeah, living president of USA will jump at the chance of being transported through time. Don't blame you. Okay, we do have Skullbird. I can't really do much with the rest of my hand, but I'm gonna start setting Dimension Hole up just in case. Yeah, the devs really liked Patrician of Darkness. I agree with them though, vampires really didn't get enough love. The devs were like, man, vampires are an underappreciated archetype, let's buff them. Can I make that bird better? Wasn't there something like a warrior and a winged beast? Hey! I'm learning fusions! I'm remembering things! That's impressive for me. Yep, can't really do much else though. Oh, a Demon Slayer D&D campaign? That sounds so sick. I haven't caught up on Demon Slayer. I haven't even watched the movie. I watched the first season of Demon Slayer. Absolutely loved it. I thought it was so freaking cool. And then I just never watched the rest. For some reason, I was like, you know what? Yeah, this is a brilliant anime. I don't think I'll watch the rest for some reason. I really want to do the Konosuba one-shot. That's something I really want to try. Because there is an official Konosuba, like one-off. Is it? I don't know what you call it in D&D. Oh, balls. Oh, it gets better. I should really catch up. Here's my problem, right? My issue being with anime in general, if I stop watching an anime for too long, my brain completely just deletes it from existence. My brain's like, oh, that anime doesn't exist anymore because I haven't watched it. This happened with Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan didn't release an anime for too long. Like, the season 1 was amazing and I loved it. Then season 2 took like 5 years to come out. And then I was like, oh, this anime doesn't exist anymore. This anime just simply does not exist in my brain anymore. Because they took way too long to come out. Fell off hard. I have heard mixed things about it. But yeah, this is why I started waiting for full seasons to be released and then binge watching the whole thing. I find binge watching is better for my brain, but I just don't have time to binge watch a whole season of an anime anymore. Unless we did it as a stream, I don't know. Just because in between streaming and bowling, I just don't have time to commit, like, 5 hours to watching an entire... It's probably even longer than that, to be fair. Like, 5 hours to watching a whole-ass anime. Yeah, after you get GX, we probably can, yeah. Alright, you... Hopefully... Are you gonna double move on this? Oh, I fucking hate that if you do. I think I'm screwed, actually. I didn't realize... Oh, wait, no, Budface... Sorry, Budface is on Yami. He can't double move. I'm an idiot. For some reason, I thought Budface was still on Mountain. How's Zombie deck going? Oh, it is certainly going. This deck is a little strong. Aw, I didn't get my way to buff it. I don't know. You're probably going to be a 3,000 attack something. And I hate that for me. I guess I'll just play Cursebreaker for now. If that thing can beat Pumpkin, I'll just Cursebreaker it. Oh, there we go. I don't think it can. Oh, it's stronger in defense. Yes, Cyberstein does have Aqua Dragon's effect, but for Wasteland. Yeah, that's correct. But it's only 900 attack, and it's a machine, so I can't even buff it. I bet if you gave Call of the Haunted to Cyberstein, that card would go crazy. Cyberstein plus... Bro, that is insane, actually. I don't know if Zombie and Rock mix. Oh, they do. But yeah, make Cyberstein a zombie, and then just hella buff him. Alright, we're just waiting on Pumpkin now, pretty much. Also, accident... What? I also... I completely lost my train of thought about that. What? My train of thought just disappeared off the rails, because that really threw me off. What the fuck just happened? Oh, I made a rock instead of a zombie by accident, was what I was trying to say. Yeah, I need a zombie. I guess I'll just end on Cyberstein, because none of this is good. Yeah, because I guess she thought it was stronger, because of the buff it had while it was in defense. That's really funny. Alright, I guess we just sit and wait. That's really funny that that's how the logic works. It's like, oh, I'm stronger now, attack. But it's too stupid to realize. Wait, I want to watch if she can kill herself by doing this. Oh, Konami and your terrible coding. I love how Konami is just like, oh yeah, let me just... Oh wait, now it's got 2,900 defense though. They're probably not going to attack it again. But yeah, it's just like Konami's spaghetti ass code. So funny. Are you not going to attack? It bothers me. Okay, well what I can do is... Violet Crystal's only for zombies, right? Oh wait, you are a zombie! Well, well, well. So yes, we have 3,200, which is going to keep improving every turn too. Which is kind of insane. Well, never mind, it's gone. Bye-bye! Well, I hope it enjoyed its time alive. Well, we got rid of that one. Yes, sorry, Call of the Haunted is a spell that affects everybody, yes. But just in general, the idea of turning Cyberstein into a zombie is what I was going for. Yeah, that 3,200 didn't last long, and that's the thing. In every other starter deck, aside from maybe Maiden of the Aqua, every other starter deck, that would have been a game ender. We would have had to restart because of that. But thankfully, we don't need to worry now. Alright, well, I have a zombie, so I can just throw the rest away. Oh, Dragon plus Skelgun? I believe, yeah, I have heard that before. Also, what is it that I mix with Mammoth Graveyard specifically to make Gold Mammoth of Goldfine? There is a combo there, but I can never remember it. 2D remake of this game? I have not heard of that. I did not know they were remaking this game. Oh, any zombie with Mammoth makes Goldfine. Oh, that's so sick. I thought it had to be a specific card, but it's just any zombie with it? Wait, that's so good. So we have two... This deck just keeps getting better. What do you mean? Mammoth of Goldfine is just any any zombie, and we could just get another Mammoth of Goldfine. That is insane. Are you strong enough? I can't tell if you're strong enough. 2,900. You do match at the moment, so I can't really risk bringing my other guy in. But I want to start buffing, so I'll do it this way, just in case. Oh no, he is strong enough, okay. Whew. Okay, we can't access Curse of Dragon, that's fine. That's totally fine. We don't need Curse of Dragon as well. So we have two... Yeah, we definitely don't need Curse of Dragon because we have two Pumpkins, two Mammoth of Goldfine, Yami, and an equip that works for them. And one monster that destroys enemies, and one monster that changes the field. Only one space, but changes the field to benefit us. That is freaking insane. I'm gonna send Cursebreaker into this guy. And Dimension Hole, and Cursebreaker. Like, this deck has too many things it can do. And Labyrinth Traversing, yeah. It literally has everything you ever need. This deck does not need upgrading ever. I genuinely believe that this is the deck for people that don't know how to deck edit. Because that is crazy. Okay. Granted, this equip is kinda pointless. A warrior. What warrior are we really using this on? I guess. But alas. Can I make, like, a better zombie? Oh! Oh! It got better! I didn't see this before. We have Call of the Haunted just as a monster. That's insane. What? So we can turn Cyberstein into a zombie. That's fucking ridiculous. What? Yeah, Mai has the Shadow of Eyes, I think it's called, that stops cards from going into defense. Yeah, but yeah, take a warrior, equip it with the sword, then make it a zombie, and it gets 200 attack every turn. What in the actual fuck is this? Oh, is it the subscribers only thing is breaking again? I hate that. I feel like I need to leave it on subscribers only because, you know, it helps me and also keeps bots and hate raids out, but if it keeps breaking, it's gonna be a problem. Yeah, let's just break this bird face. Ah, bro got spellbound. Yeah, this deck is definitely S tier. Just there's like no doubt about it. It's just so clearly S tier immediately. It's just unfair. This deck. This is just completely unfair. Yeah, rounding out the... Yeah, you could upgrade this, but you don't need to change a lot at all. There is definitely not much that you need to be changing here. I bring him in. Oh yeah, I mean, it's very clear why this is the speedrunner choice. I like Maiden of the Aqua as well, but this feels like it has 1,000 answers. So if you get punished for playing aggressively, you still have backup plans. Is what's crazy. I have no warriors. I must have thrown them all away, but goddamn. Is there any? Yeah, just power up the warriors, bruh. I mean, sure. I'll just put this here as like a stopgap, I suppose, to buy time. And then we'll let Zombie Warrior do whatever he can. Maybe it's only S minus. No, they're still both... I think they're both still S rank. I don't know if I'm going to do S plus, S minus, or any of that. They're both definitely up there. I think this is like above it within S rank, but Maiden of the Aqua was still very, very good. We beat both sides of the game in 3-4 hours, was it? Maybe it was close to 5 or 6 hours, actually. Well, time to beat you up. Yeah, Maiden is so good for changing field. I agree. Yeah, I'm not going to bother with S plus, S minus. Where I put them within S will kind of power scale them, so... with Patrician of Darkness and Maiden of the Aqua, Patrician will be right next to the letter S, and then Maiden of the Aqua will be next to it, if that makes sense. So, like, the further up the tier, it is kind of like indicating how strong they are, kind of thing. That pet dragon is just vibing. Oh no, my warrior! Why did you have to match him in terms of attack, you bastard? I am running out of monsters, though. So long as we don't run into 3 more traps, we should be okay. As long as we don't run into any more traps, we'll be fine. We still have Blue-Eyed Silver Zombie. The new Blue Eyes. Yes, no, I agree. This deck is definitely stronger than Maiden in that sense, where it's like, in terms of power, like, this never seems to run out of options. With Maiden of the Aqua, it was so powerful because it was hyper-aggressive in terms of at least letting you just... You could always transform the field, which is a swing of 1,000 attack, right? So here is a great example. You take away Mai's field buff of Mountain, and then you buff yourself. That is a swing of 1,000 attack. That is crazy. So any deck that can consistently change the field is very, very strong. This deck did not need Yami on top of everything else it can already do. Yami is just making the attack swings even crazier. Oh, only one acid, one curse? Okay. Well, we haven't seen Curse Break yet. They changed up... What? Oh. It was blue... I was so confused. It said changed type, and I was so concerned, but I think they changed from zombie to zombie. The game confusingly changed their type from zombie to zombie. But yeah, the fact that it's not even just one pumpkin that the starter deck can make, it can make two. The fact that it's two pumpkins is crazy. Two pumpkins, two gold mammoths, and then you can also make any monster in the deck a zombie. Shit's crazy. Let's try and find that Curse Breaker. I can send in the other pumpkin if we find the other Curse Breaker. Well, the Curse Breaker. We hit Acid Trap Hole, but not anything else. Probably that one's still in attack position, I would assume. I'm going to make a wild assumption that the one in face-up attack is probably the other Curse Breaker. I'll wait. And then if it does, I might just eat it using Pumpkin. If that is Curse Breaker and it does get really debuffed, I'll eat it. I'll preserve my life points by consuming it. Like, yes, we have been slowed down drastically because we are basically just waiting for Pumpkin. But at the end of the day, I feel like we probably could have been a lot more aggressive had I just played better. There it is. Oh no, he's 1,400 now. Consume him. And then I still have another pumpkin just chilling in the back, just gaining power. So if this one somehow gets outed, we still have options. Or an option, I guess. We're down to one more option. Yeah, that is kind of insane. Just how strong this starter deck is. That's true, actually. Because even though it feels slow, because we're waiting on Pumpkin, at the very least we're not digging through the entire deck for a 2-card combo. You know, we're not digging through the entire deck just waiting for that one combo that might get outed anyway. Because I think that's the decks I hate the most. I hate the decks that are just like, okay, you have one boss monster, one field spell, and one equip. Find all of them and then you might stand a chance at winning this duel. Oh yeah, and Pumpkin is so easy to fuse into. You need plants, that's it. Right? As soon as you get more plants in this deck, you can increase, because you have so many zombies already. Yeah, the decks that only have one wink on are awful. They're so boring to play. Yeah, there's an actual duel happening rather than digging for one wink on, exactly. Yeah, a strong plant or a strong zombie. So, if you get more plants, you can fuse into... I don't know, you can probably find some extra warriors to make Bean Soldier, for example. You could probably make Bean Soldier a thing, so that you can go into Pumpkin easier with your low attack zombies you already have. Like... kind of insane. Yeah, imagine making 4 pumpkins. Exactly. You could go so quickly through attacks. It's crazy. Just get 4 max attack pumpkins. Yeah, they need over 1,000 attack, otherwise they make wood remains, yeah. Alright, just keep waiting for that pumpkin. I guess I could start sending the other one in too. Oh, true, you can have Pumpkin as a leader? Wait, that'd be so sick. Oh, I miss the Pumpkin and Pugum combo. We did that during one of the modded plays, right? When we played one of the mods. We had Pugum and Pumpkin. Which mod was that? Where we just had the most insanely overpowered deck ever. I don't remember which mod it was that gave us all the things. Man, I should play some of those mods again. It's been, I can't believe it's been a year. It might, was it? No, I don't think it was Redux, because Redux was hard. I don't think it was Redux, I think it was the other one. It was the other one that's included in Redux. All cards? Yeah, I think it was all cards, yeah. I believe that's correct. I want to play that one at least again, because it's just like... it's just so chill and fun. Same as the one where it turned it into a 3-lane duel. That was strange. The mod where it's just like, oh yeah, there's 3 lanes, and then you just have to go. Oh my god. Oh, it gives effects to a majority of the vanillas? Oh, is that what Gemini does? I don't remember Gemini. As I say, it's weird because it's been a year, and some of that is just, like, completely gone from my brain. Like, it's only been a year since I made the Doors to the Roses mods video, but so many of them I just don't remember. I think they're not as diverse as Forbidden Memories, which is why a lot of them didn't really stick in my brain. Yeah, it's been a year already, yeah. Because I remember I was doing the mod... I was doing the streams where I was checking out different mods leading up to Christmas. And then I made the video in January, I think, last year. It was January or February last year that I actually made the video, because I had all the footage, like, before Christmas. Yeah, too much other Yu-Gi-Oh! Since then, yeah. That's true, none of the mods are batshit crazy. That's a good point, yeah. None of them really stick out because they're not quite so insane. And also, I think the fact with this game is there's no, like, oh, this is the mod that had this card, you know? Whereas a lot of the Forbidden Memories mods really do, like, you remember them because of certain monsters that you see, right? Like, Last Memories had a lot. There was that one mod that had Dark Magician Girl. It was like a weird ritual Dark Magician Girl. Yeah, time flies when you're having fun. Yeah. Yeah, and then the GX mod was terrible for balance, yeah. I do want to go back to more GX mod, more Forbidden Memories mods. There's a few that have come out since. I feel like I should make a follow-up video, because there are a ton of other mods that I did not cover in that video. And I've been tempted to go back and try and find more, but I kind of just prefer doing them as streams. Like, I don't know if I want to make another whole video about it, because I've just been enjoying, like, actually experiencing them with people, rather than just do it in my own time. Oh, this game is very hard to mod, yeah, because of the 3D models. Again, it would be nice to see some new character models, but yeah. I mean, somebody was on about a 2D rendition of this, which is definitely open to more variety of cards. I've never heard of this. I don't know if there was a follow-up in chat about that, but somebody mentioned about there being a 2D revamp of this. Oh, a 2D framework for making games. That's so sick! But that definitely opens up a lot more potential for new cards and modding opportunities for sure. Spent your childhood playing Falsebound? I never owned it. We need to go back to Falsebound soon. I want to return to Falsebound. I know SageVamp's been playing it. I really want to... I want to check back in on Falsebound now. I need to get it working properly. Oh, well, there's Dimensional. Thank you, yeah. I remember we got through, like, the first 4 duels, I want to say. And I was enjoying just, like, experiencing it. It's so hard, though. He's like, oh, YouTube won't let me see links. If you send it in YouTube chat, YouTube will block it. But if you're in the Discord, if you could send it there, please. I don't really know what I could possibly do here. I guess I'll just throw all these away. Oh! Oh right, Clown Zombie exists. Of course. Well, this is our warrior we're meant to equip. That's the equip target. I just realized. Oh, can I not? Oh, is he not the right element? Oh, he's... Earth wasn't in it. Haha. Okay, blue-eyed silver zombie, chill over there. Bring Zanky back. Send Dimension Hole up, just in case. Yeah, Konami doesn't innovate anymore now. I was not expecting him to double move from there. Well, my hole is gone. I was just gonna, like, spawn on him with Mammoth of Goldfine and Violet Crystal and just go ham on him. No, that's fine. We must retreat and wait for now. Oh, that does remind me, though. I do want to check out the 5Ds World Championship games as well. We really need to to get started on those. I was talking to Femby yesterday? Yeah, I think it was yesterday. Maybe the day before. But Femby was asking me where's a good point to start in Yu-Gi-Oh! And I was like, oh, my sweet summer child, let me introduce you to the world of Yu-Gi-Oh! Games. So I was like, obviously Legacy of the Duelist. As much as I hate Legacy of the Duelist, like, I don't hate it. I hate the decks they give you. The story-based decks are so terrible. But I was like, Legacy of the Duelist is a good way to slowly learn the new mechanics, right? Like, slowly you build your way up through the story. You also get to experience the story in an abridged form. And then you can slowly learn all the mechanics all the way up to Modern. I was like, okay, fair enough, you can do it that way. Yeah, and I did mention Tag Force is good as well if you don't want... if you don't mind it only being GX or 5D's era, I was like, yeah, you can... Tag Force is the best of the games, but you are limited in how deep you get. Like, you can't do anything past Synchros, really. I think you've got Exceeds in Tag Force 6, right? But it's, like, very, very minimal. Where are my gosh darn plants? Yeah, what are the insects in this deck for is a great question. Yeah, Tag Force is also good. I did mention Tag Force and the World Championship games to her, and also I said Legacy is probably the better one, just because it does teach you everything. If you want to learn all the way through to modern Yu-Gi-Oh, because that was one thing she did mention was, like, you know, wanting to possibly get back into Master Duel as well. But I was like, yeah, probably Legacy. And then I said to her, like, okay, if you really fall down the rabbit hole, I'll teach you how to speedrun Forbidden Memories. I want to teach people how to speedrun Forbidden Memories. It's so fun. I love Forbidden Memories, but nobody gives a fuck. Nobody cares about Forbidden Memories. No, I did not recommend Spirit Caller, although I do want to play that myself. Yeah, play Reshef! Yeah, that's a way. Oh, Femby is she, though. Get on the leaderboard. I did make a top 100 time. I think, right? We beat it in 9 hours during my donathon that I did, like, mid to late last year. We did make a almost top 100 time within 9 hours. But because of the way I recorded it, it would not be legal for submission. Unfortunately, the way I did it was not legal. But it is what it is. Yeah, tell Femby to play Reshef. Also, hey, Sage Fam. Yeah, play Reshef. You'll definitely wanna keep playing Yu-Gi-Oh! If you play Reshef. Yeah, because I save stated, and also because my timer was going down, not up. As stupid as that sounds, because it was a donathon, I did have a timer on screen. So, partially, that is part of the requirement, is having a timer. But the issue being, because it was a donathon, I had it ticking down, as opposed to ticking up, it would not be legal for submission. I could possibly ask one of the mods of the speedrun.com forum to be like, hey, I kind of unintentionally speedran this game, like, do you mind looking at my submission and watching the stream and being like, you know, could you check it and, like, maybe legalize it? Like, if you retime it yourselves, would that make it legal? But it's not worth the effort, I don't care. I don't care. If I was a top 10 time, I would care. But it is, you know, second page of speedrun.com. Nobody's gonna see me there, so I don't care that much. But I have it. I know I know that I am capable of beating through the memories. Single drop, by the way. This was single drop. Within like 9 hours. None of this is good. I guess I'll keep you, but throw everything else away because I need I need plants. How is this deck? Too strong. A little bit too powerful, if you ask me. This duel's probably gone a bit slower because we haven't seen a lot of our upgrades yet. No Yami, no Pumpkin, but still pretty heckin' strong. That's another zombie. What I'll do is I'll make you into Zombie Dragon. Yeah, we didn't have Megamorph, no. I'm gonna keep Zanki. Oh, wait, no! I need a different warrior, I think. I'm just gonna move everybody over. Yeah, they're good for MBD and Megamorph, yeah. Need some Wasteland? True, we have a Yami and Cyberstein. Oh, actually, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna wait until Cyberstein as well. Look, Goldfine and Dragon Zombie are my two bosses. Blue Eyes is going to convert Cyberstein. So yeah, I need to get rid of Zanki then. Zanki can go bye-bye. Oh, I've put another zombie into Zombie Dragon. Oh, I guess I could try that. He go bye-bye. Yeah, get Revival of Dokurider, yeah. Where the hell are my plants? There's one. Okay. I'll just play Cursebreaker for now. Just send that up the side while I wait for this plant. Yeah, we could actually get it from Bones. If we do finish the campaign really quickly, I might just do the other side campaign and start editing the deck for fun. Alright, nice. Oh, speedrun skip Kaiba 2? I guess that makes sense. Because Kaiba 2 is a bitch. But yeah. Just start sending that one up. I guess I'll use Shadow Ghoul for my other one. Or... or we could do this. Double Great Mammoth? Hell yeah. Double Great Mammoth time, baby! What's that? Do they skip the other villagers? Oh, they just skip the prologue entirely. The villagers aren't done at all in speedruns. They just don't even bother. Yeah, just skip straight to World Tournament. As soon as they see their deck is good, they just go straight there. Yeah, just speak and decide. I did attempt. I was gonna try something that saves barely any time. But it's a time save nonetheless. Don't check deck and go straight into the duel with Rex. Just skip prologue. Don't even spend time checking the deck. Just skip the entirety of the prologue and just get straight in there. I thought that'd be really funny. Shadow God, thank you for the super.
Prince Yugi, a second pumpkin has hit Stonehenge.
It's true, it has. Oh yeah, Jono's Spin Memories deck challenges. I do need to watch those more. I've caught like a couple of them, but yeah, I really should watch them. I think it's a great idea. I was planning on doing something similar at some point, but I might do it for modded Yu-Gi-Oh! From the Memories. Like, I might do, that one Yu-Gi-Oh! From the Memories mod that was actually kind of fair. Oh my god, I'm forgetting its name. Arranged! There we go. I was gonna do Arranged, or Rearranged, I think the newer version was called. And just try doing deck challenges like Jono does for modded versions of the game. Ah, there's Cyberstein. Okay. I feel like Cyberstein is so unnecessary, though. Because I can't... Yeah, I've got too many monsters already. I just need another plant, so... Let's just scrap all of these until I can find another plant. Yeah, Arranged has been my favorite because of the balancing as well. Although, that being said, I still really like Last Memories. The trouble being, Last Memories gets really unfair towards the end. But I still really liked Last Memories, and, what was the other one from that same team? Reworked or something? It was too grindy, yeah, that's the only trouble. There's a plan. Okay, I guess we can try this. Put Dragon Zombie on here. Oh yeah, Zombie plus Dragon Zombie would make Skelgen. Yeah, that does work. Yes, if Cyberstein battles, it creates Wasteland. But no, yeah, Last Memories was very grindy. I do still hold a soft spot for it because it was so in-depth. I think Last Memories does something that no other Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories mod does. And that is the fact that, you know, you can replay the game on New Game Plus and do secret boss battles during the prologue. There is secret endings, there are multiple endings, you can beat Haishin and create a new branch of the story. Yeah, Last Memories is the best in terms of how much it changes. Yeah, exactly. I think it's just crazy, just the amount of stuff it does. It is a little unfortunate that it's very grindy, though. It's a little bit too grindy for my liking. But outside of that, it is probably the best mod in existence. Next to Naruto mod, of course. Next to the Naruto mod, of course. Nothing will ever top the Naruto mod. Holy shit balls. That is... Okay, that is certainly a thing Zonita can do. But no, I think the worst part about Last Memories for me personally was the fact that the gauntlet of Marek and Kaiba, where you have to not only somehow beat out Obelisk, which is like indestructible, you also then need to beat out Ra. And I just didn't like making that into a goal. Oh, are you serious? Oh, come on with the beating me by 50. I did not like the way that it was like, oh, try and beat 2 God cards in a row. I might start using save states if I did go back to that game. Yeah, you just basically have to get lucky, yeah. Because they always top deck the perfect opener, and you just need to get lucky. It was kind of crazy. I want to see if there's any other good mods, though. I want to try some other new mods. But the other one that I still need to do is the person that developed Arranged, I think it was, I was gonna ask one of the mod devs that, like, you know, is in contact with me. I was gonna ask them if I could pay them to, like, upgrade the Naruto mod. Because I love the Naruto mod with all my heart, but I want the graphics to be better, and I want the text translated to English. Nothing major, you know? Nothing too exceptional. I just want the Naruto mod English. Naruto mod in English and, like, make better character portraits and stuff. Just rework Naruto mod for me. Although I probably don't have perms for that because, you know, I'm not the original creator of the mod, so I may need to go through channels to ask the original creator if that's okay. But, you know, it is what it is. Alright, let's fuck this guy up. I don't like him. I'll have to see. Obviously, it's a mod for a game, so is there still... I guess it's more of a courtesy thing, more than anything, if the developer is still, you know, around on the internet. Like, it's probably more of a courtesy thing to be like, hey, do you mind if I use your Naruto mod, but, like, make an English version and upscale it? Not upscale, but you know what I mean. Like, probably the wrong terminology. But just make it look better. That's true, yeah, a lot of the FM mod community does just kind of take other mods and make them their own. It's true. Anyway, that's my big thing for Food and Memories right now. I want Naruto mod to make a return, and maybe, like, if they tweaked the balancing a little bit, like, maybe added some new fusions, maybe reworked some other fusions. Yeah, refine it, yeah. Naruto mod reworked would be nice. Or Naruto mod refined. Because at the moment, when you play it, I don't know if anybody else has played the Naruto mod. Yeah, Naruto mod Shippuden, yeah. I don't know if anybody else has played the Naruto mod, but it really does boil down to making an Itachi deck by the end of it. Because Itachi is, like, one of the only characters that can really hyper buff himself. So, yeah. Oh, I guess I should probably have been, summoning some of these guys. Oh, it's Skullstalker! That's who you buff? You give Skullstalker the sword. I guess I'll just summon you. Let you get buffed too. If they even survive that long. My voice stronger than normal? Huh? It might have just been maybe I was just projecting my voice more. Hello, Aguchi. Sometimes I just... Because sometimes... Okay. What you'll find is maybe it sounded stronger because if I turn my face towards the mic. Like, normally, I have the mic turned away from me. Yeah, but my voice gives me super strength. So yeah, I do sometimes have that. Yeah, so if I turn my face directly towards the mic, it gets a bit more, I don't know, it probably sounds fine. I assume it probably doesn't sound bad, because the mic is really good and I've set it up quite well. But yeah, it probably just sounds louder. But I just like the way, if I have it off to the side, it's not covering my screen at all. And I just think it's not quite so in your ears, because I've got a very boomy voice. Like, the way my voice is very boomy. So if I speak directly into the mic, I feel like it can be it feels very, deep in your ears, if that makes sense. I feel like my voice can probably feel a little bit deep in your ears if I speak directly at the mic. So, I like it just off to the side, because then you kind of get it a little bit You get it a little bit toned down. Yeah, just different, yeah. Cause I puppeteer, obviously. I move my body when I speak. Have a nice voice. Thank you. I think it's too deep sometimes, but I wish it was a bit more. I can never remember the word for this. Non-gendered. What's the word for that? A great voice for bingo. You know, I thought he had a good voice for bingo. Yes, thank you, nurse. Androgynous. Yes, that's the word I was looking for. I wish it was a bit more androgynous, but I do get a lot of compliments about my voice. Even if it is manly voice. I think my voice is a little bit too gendered. You think my voice is gender neutral? Do you? I don't know. It seems weird to me. Ah! No, deep voice. Okay, fair enough. I did see on TikTok, actually. I saw a great clip. I wish I could tell you who the VTuber was, but it's TikTok, so my brain did not retain any of the information. But there was a VTuber on TikTok that I saw, and she was like... Somebody commented saying, like, oh, how does this woman have a deeper voice than me? And she was like, oh, smoke Marlboro Reds a pack a day for 10 years minimum. But she had, like, the most mommy, like, dummy mommy voice ever, and I was like, oh my god. I love it. She was like, yeah, just smoke a pack a day. I was like, yeah, that will do it, yeah. I like husky feminine voices though. TBH. I'm not big on smoking, but I do like the husky femme voice. I just sound like Bird. Thank you. What does Bud even sound like? Remember DL6? Alright, this guy's fucked now, surely. Oh, here we go with this. Do I still beat over you? I do, okay. You were in defense, thankfully. Change Slime is a fucking nuisance, holy. Alright, I guess I'll leave you there so you have nowhere to go. Because you can run away if I move Skelgon there. That's another series I keep mentioning, but never scheduled. Ace Attorney. We really need to return to Ace Attorney at some point. Squad, remember DL6? That parrot just gave us vital information for this case. We could try and checkmate him, but I'm done. Hey, Pumpkin got promoted. But yeah, I wonder if I should replay the first game, just so we have the VOD. Because towards the end of my Twitch streaming, I played the first game on Twitch, so I have played the first game all the way through. so I know what's gonna happen. But we don't have the video footage of my first playthrough, so I feel like for continuity's sake, it might be better to replay the first game, just so that we have that out there. So if people want to see the whole series rather than play it, then all of it's there rather than jumping in at the second game. But yeah, if I do play Ace Attorney, full warning, I know what's going to happen in the first game. Never played it, it is amazing. I love Ace Attorney so much. If you like mystery games, like Danganronpa is a good example, it's a very fun, silly, kind of supernatural at times, I guess you would say. Very supernatural, silly, detective-y game. There's loads of Ace Attorney games, yeah. Especially if you start going into the spin-offs as well. Because there's, like, the Edgeworth games, as well as all the Ace Attorney, and then you've got the Apollo ones as well. Yeah, not much of a visual novel guy, yeah, but it's really fun. There are a lot of great moments in there for sure. Oh wait, you're a dinosaur, you're not a zombie. Alright, let's just get these two out of the way. Also, I love the psychic girl. What's her name again? Maya, I think it is? I love Maya. Oh my god, she is my beloved. She's so cute. Yeah, Maya Faye, I love her. She's adorable. She has my whole heart. I was so sad at the end of the first game. Mayonnaise. Phoenix should put a ring on it. Isn't she underage? Isn't she, like, kinda young in the first game? Ah, there we go. By default, you're stronger, right? Yeah. Alright, let's put you over here. Plant. Zombie. Let's go. Not that young. No, not... I think she's still, like, 16 in the first game, right? I think the first game, she's 16, right? Yeah, magnet for trouble. I like her sister a lot, although she does die in the second case. The first non-tutorial case. That pissed me off. I loved, Maya's sister. I forget her name. But I loved her. I was like, yo, this is gonna be such a sick character. And then she fucking dies instantly, and I'm like, well... Yeah, Mia, that's it. I forgot it's Mia and Maya. I love Mia. But she was literally just tutorial bait, basically. Oh, it's meant... Yeah, I get that it's probably meant to piss you off, yeah. Unfortunately. Oh, she's 17 originally. Oh, so it's not even that bad. Legal in Britain. Yeah, you have her as a couple flashbacks, yeah. Yeah, the copium hoping should come back is real. Do I... Yes, I do. Oh, shit, I didn't think they would mix. That's fine, I think you're still a zombie, right? Okay, you are. I forgot about that mixture happening. Alright, well, we have Great Mammoth and Gold Find. Let's see what happens. But anyway, in short, yes, the Ace Attorney games are amazing if you like puzzle, mystery, detective-y games. If you've ever played and enjoyed a Danganronpa game, or anything. What other examples of detective-y games are there, actually? My brain... Oh, fuck. My brain always goes to Danganronpa, but there's plenty of other detective-y games, right? Professor Layton, I guess, is another good example, although it doesn't really have the same kind of puzzles as that one. I'm gonna get Shadow Ghoul out ready. I guess, yeah, Professor... I need to play the Professor Layton games. That is a series I've never touched. I have played very barely the revamped version with his daughter. But I've never touched the Professor Layton games, really. But I did like the remake, basically, with Layton's daughter. Oh yeah, kind of like 999 a little bit too, yeah, I would say. Oh wait, you're not strong enough, are you? You know what? I don't need you. Shadow Ghoul, become another pumpkin. Yeah, Professor Layton, yeah. It was essentially like it was a DS game series where it's just a bunch of logic puzzles. You've never heard of the Professor Layton games? I'm sorry, what? You've never heard of Professor Layton? God, is that a boomer game? Please tell me that's not like a boomer thing. Oh! I hate you, Joey. Does level 5? I don't know. I mean, oh, thank God, you know what I mean. Yeah. Whew. I'm not crazy. Alright, I'll put Cyberstein down for now. Yeah, I do like the look of those games, but I never really touch them. I think it's because they make me feel stupid. Because they are all very good puzzle games. Yeah, and there's a Professor Layton Ace Attorney. That's what made me think of it. Sir, do you mind? Alan Wake? Never played him. Yeah, never tried those. Well, despite the issues we've been having, Joey is almost dead. Ni no Kuni! Oh my god! I forgot I owned both of those games. Yeah, DS was like, yeah, 2004, yeah. Again, I owned a DS right when they came out, but I never really experienced the Layton games. Yeah, I own both Ni no Kuni games, but I've never played them. Which is kind of crazy. What does Cyberstein do? Basically, he turns spaces into wasteland. When he battles, he turns spaces into wasteland. But I want to turn him into a zombie using blue eyes. Oh, I have way too many games I want to play. Mentally exhausted? No, voice is all good. Ah! This bitch. Gilshut, how dare you? I was just priming that guy. But yeah, there are way too many games that I want to play. Well, we win. Yeah, I've heard the Ni no Kuni games are pretty fun. But unfortunately, my to-do list is insanely long already. Oh yeah, Outer Wilds! Ceres Fauna loved the Outer Wilds. I was meant to play that. That's another one where I was like, oh, my Oshi loves this game. I probably will like it too. But, yeah, never got around to it. You know, Green, thanks for subscribing. Appreciate it. It looks like I underestimated you. It's a good outfit for Joey, though. I like Joey in armor. The armored Joey looks kind of sick. Alright, before we get to white shardy jump scare, let's do a fun little reincarnate. Why not? Whee! What's our most expensive card? Roaring Ocean Sea Snake? Yeah, get rid of that. Oh, you've been playing Blueprints? Oh, it's so good. He's white. Rerun. Cool stuff. Nothing on my left. Can't use any of these though. Oh shit! I did the thing I keep forgetting about on my controller. I can adjust the stiffness of my triggers, my L2 and my R2, by pushing a button on the back of the controller. And I keep sometimes accidentally pushing it, and it makes it so I can't push the L2 anymore. Alright, white shardies in Paris. But yeah, I hope you're enjoying Blueprints. I really enjoyed Blueprints up until the post-game content, where I just got so burnt out. There's way too many things happening, and none of them are like, what do you call it? Like, not progression-based? I don't know how you'd describe it, really. You are too weak, aren't you? Can I mix you with a beast, actually? Does that work? Let's send out Yami first, anyway. But Blueprints' endgame slash postgame is, like, it's nothing about actually, like, you know, getting to the end of the game again. It's about just, like, finding very specific rooms and lore dumping, yeah. Yeah, Throne of Thing gotta be as, yeah. I want to go back and finish Blueprints at some point. I do want to round it off, but it was just getting kind of just... I don't want to say boring, but I just don't like spending a whole stream trying to get 8 classrooms only to fail the exam because I don't know the geography of this fictional universe. And that just kind of pissed me off. Because I can't memorize the distance between fictional place A and fictional place B. So I might just cheat. I think for stuff like that, I might just look up the answers. Because I do want to 100% it, because I think it's an amazing game. Just personally, I don't care enough. Which I know sounds terrible, but personally, I just do not care enough about the universe to care about its geography. Yeah, you need to add a classroom to its rotation to finish it, yeah. I think it's the weird combo, right? That's true, I guess Classroom Test is meant to be post game, yeah. But I think the problem being, if it was a bit of column A or a bit of column B, it would be fine, right? The trouble being, it's the fact that it's both RNG dependent to progress, and also you have to know a bunch of tiny details, right? So the trouble being that you need a lot of tiny details from randomly generated rooms. So combining those together means you will probably miss a detail somewhere along the way and have no idea that you've missed a detail. Okay, Mahavalo. It's just simply a troublesome case of that, right? Sure, let's just add you to the mix. Yeah, like we did with the handwritten red notes, yeah. I think if I had my journal from the start, it would have been fine. But... yeah, the clock puzzle really was problematic for me, but again, it's one of those, right? You miss one piece of information, or you see a piece of information, and you don't see it again for like 50 hours of gameplay, and then suddenly it becomes relevant. Like, yeah, I think it's just difficult in that sense. Oh, check Mahavalo. Effect of all power-up cards are boosted by 200. Power-up cards, specifically. I guess I'll have to attack you. Yeah, I do want to do the speedrun challenge runs, personally. But as I say, I think my only gripe with Blueprints is the fact that it does not account for the fact. I think the post-game forgets that it is a roguelike. I think that is the best way I can describe it. The post-game of Blueprints forgets it's a roguelike, and it's like, oh yeah, you've seen this room before, right? And it's like, no, I never drafted that room, actually. Or, you know, just something like that, for example. Yeah, the endgame goal becomes so vague and RNG dependent, exactly. So we spend an entire stream just praying for something to happen and it not always happening. Exactly, yeah. I still love it. I think the initial run-through of the game is very fun. And I really loved, like, trying to theory craft, you know, what the general plot of the game was, which we now know. We know the plot of the game was, you know, I guess I won't spoil it, but political, basically. We figured out the general plot of the game, and trying to learn how to get to room 46 is amazing. But then it's just like, oh yeah, how long does it take you to drive from point A to point B? And it's like, fuck if I know. Don't think puzzle games should be roguelikes. I like the way Blueprints did it. I would love to see more games like Blueprints. Like board game style roguelikes, right? Where it's like, build the board and progress through each room. Actually, isn't Hand of Fate kind of like that? Isn't Hand of Fate a similar type deal? Where it's like, you have to build the board as you go along and deal with the room that you draft? Like, I like that concept, where you have to try and get to a goal by randomly generating rooms. I like that. But the lore got way too intensive for my brain. Even being a FNAF tuber previously, it was like, okay, this is complicated as fuck. Yeah, I think I'm just not good with being patient. Lo and behold, the ADHD fucking BPD kid has no patience, you know? But yeah, I guess lack of permanent upgrades as well. I think, yeah, a lot of the post-game trouble is, before you find room 46, there is constantly some reward happening. Like, you're either finding permanent upgrades, or you're finding something new, or you're finding, like, you're opening a gate, or you're digging up a room out of a hole, or you're blowing open a wall with a hammer. There's so much stuff constantly rewarding you. But then you run out of rewards, and you're just waiting for that one thing to go right. Which is kind of sad. Oh wait, what is that? Reduce opposing monster by 300 points when destroyed. I guess I'll play Skullstalker, sure. Start sending him around. Turn him into a zombie. But yeah, I struggle to explain my thoughts on the matter. But yeah. Oh, the painting gallery puzzle was pretty bullshit. But yeah, I definitely do want to try and do the speedrun challenges of trying to beat it in a day and beat it in an hour. I think that'd be fun. I need these things to not exist right now. That should help. Oh, for Shadow Wall? Oh, right, because he becomes a warrior after entering a labyrinth space, doesn't he? I forgot about that. Wait, that's the fucking top. Oh my god, I just got it. I just got it. I get it now. You're meant to give the fucking equip to Labyrinth Wall. Fucking Jesus. Okay. That makes so much more sense. Yeah, that's true. Challenges give you a clear goal. I agree. God, that... I don't know why you saying challenges give you a clear goal makes me really want to... I don't know why. This is going to sound really weird. For some reason, you mentioning the idea of having a challenge run in mind. Obviously, yes, returning to blueprints, but also for some reason that really made me crave playing Spirit Caller. I know it was mentioned earlier too, but goddamn, something about the idea of doing a challenge run for Spirit Caller really seems funny to me. Something about the idea of doing a challenge run in fuck-ass Spirit Caller seems really funny. I don't even know what you would do. Spirit Caller starter deck only would be crazy. I don't know what. I'd have to have a think on it. Yeah, for Spirit Caller. I really want to play Spirit Caller, and I don't know why. Can you enjoy Rare Chef? No. The challenge run would be void immediately. Spirit Caller is the Nintendo DS GX game, where you have to basically scan around the map, and you have like a tracker for other duelists, but you don't know who you're dueling. I do crave the GX era. So basically you scan around the map, and then when you find a target, you duel them. And you can also customize your character and stuff. But basically every single story development is RNG. Every single story element is RNG. You have to find the story accidentally. So yeah. It's kind of fucked, but I love it. Also, the championship game randomizer, yeah, we do need to try that out. Why did they even make Punished Eagle? Why did they even make this guy? I'll just send Gold Mammoth in too. I think Gold Mammoth's gonna die, actually. There's a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh games we still need to play. After I finish this, I know I want to do Capsule Monster mods, but I think the Sunday streams are just going to be a whole bunch of random stuff. Although, I'm stuck in the middle of a story deck challenge at the moment. But once this is done, the Capsule Monster mods video is done. Well, mods, streams, and then video. And then once the story deck only for Legacy of the Duelists is done, I'm just going to play a bunch of random Yu-Gi-Oh games. I want to do Wheelie Breakers, I want to do World Championship. Like, maybe do a one-off of every World Championship, like, every weekend. Like, okay, what about this? Like, we start with World Championship 2006, whatever the first one is. One Sunday, the next Sunday we go 2007, then 2008, then 2009. So every week we do a new World Championship game, just as a one-off, and then obviously I might revisit the ones that are the most fun, or have a challenge run. Nova Troubadour is still unfinished? What do you mean by that? What do you mean Nightmare Troubadour is unfinished? Yeah, leave that there. Troubadour's not bad, although the dialogue is awful. Nightmare Troubadour is terrible. Didn't finish the game. I've never streamed it. Although, unless you mean I've never beaten it in my own time either. Yeah, that's not one I've, not one we've done yet. The other one? What one did I start? Have I started a Yuga game and not finished? Let's just throw, like, all this crap away. Oh, do you mean Reshef? Sorry, yeah. I gave up hard on that one. Oh! Sorry, yes, Falsebound Kingdom, yes. I do plan on returning to that one. I mentioned that briefly earlier as well, yeah. I want to return to Falsebound a lot. That's also high on my to-do list. Oh, the 5Ds games are very good, yeah. As I say, I'll do a one-off of a bunch of them, and then eventually I'll... Is this gonna go horribly wrong? I don't think it does. Yeah, Falsebound is a very slow game. Okay, we're fine. But yes, as I say, I want to do a World Championship game every single weekend. I think that would be really fun. But then I would like to play all of Over the Nexus, especially. Because I know a couple of the World Championship games have a really fun story. And I do want to do those. How the hell have we not found the one card I need right now? Bruh! The game knows! Konami, why are you being such a dick? Yeah, so many games to play, and I stream 5 or 6 times a week. Is that not crazy? I stream 5 or 6 times a week and I still don't feel like I have enough time. I want to start doing more in-the-day streams as well. Yeah, gotta up it to 10, yeah. And that's also not including the fact that I've been talking to people today about the concept of teaching people Rocket League. I want to get back into competitive games, and I was speaking to Oracle and Rek earlier about teaching them how to play Rocket League. So, there's another one to add to my list. Oh, balls. God dang it, infinite dismissal. So I have another one that I want to do now. That Punished Eagle needs to go. I also just have a dimension hole over here for some reason. Yeah, can I just consume Punished Eagle? This is not all cards, though. This is default vanilla. I have played all cards, though, and I did enjoy it. That's true, I could just use any other card. I guess, yeah, Blue Eyes wouldn't eat it. There's Shadow Ghoul. Okay, we're fine. Get rid of Punished Eagle. I don't need you no more. Alright, put Shadow Ghoul in the wall. And now... Oh, I'll flip you next time. And then I'll make you into a zombie. Just you wait, Sonny. Yeah, this game is very unbalanced towards zombies and dragons. It really is. Oh, Redux is very hard, yeah. Redux as a first-time player, yeah. Redux assumes you have a lot of knowledge of this game. I struggled with Redux as somebody that has beaten this game a couple times before. Yeah, I'll try and give it the sword. Can I? Oh, I can move it up there. Okay, I didn't expect it to actually be able to move onto Labyrinth. True, fairies have pretty good strength as well. Which game is Redux? It's this. It's Duelists of the Roses, but it's a modded version of it. It changes maps and, like, balances for certain enemies. Certain cards, even. Wow, it's so hard to think strategy while also talking about game. Yeah, it's a much harder, but it basically makes the game actually difficult. Because I think the base game is not at all that challenging. It actually does make you have to use strategy, though, if you're playing Redux. There we go. Alright, Exodia is out of the question now. Oh wow, yummy! Awesome. Alright, I'll just wait for another plant now. These guys will eventually become unspellbound. And my wall can maybe just win soon? I don't know. Oh, Weevil's Dry Gumo? Okay, yeah, that's valid. Dry Gumo is pretty cracked. Time Seal. Aw, it hits my wall. Fucking asshole. Well, at least my gold finds back. And now you don't have an Exodia piece and just stuck there, so... I do have Cursebreaker to slowly send in, I guess. Oh, come on! Dude! This guy is being such a dick. Much like the hit video game Being a Dick, that I'm assuming nobody has ever played or heard of, except if you've heard me talk about it. Yeah, the more we play this game, the more you feel Kagwa's just fucking beating him up. So true. He's such an asshole. Never heard of it. It is a shitty porn game. And it is awful, awkward, like really cringy animations. I should play it on stream at some point. It is that bad. Let it get IRL? No. It's one of those games. There's a genre of porn game, right? Where they're all made in the same engine, so they all look exactly the same. What game? It's called Being a Dick. It's, if you know what I'm talking... I cannot stream porn? I have another site for that. I have a different site for that. But no, there's a genre of hentai games, whereby they're all made in the same... Not eating a dick, no, being a dick. They all look exactly the same, because it's like pre-made models, and like, it's like a visual novel, like, maker kind of thing. I can't really explain it very well. But you know how, like, every RPG Maker game looks very similar because they're all made using pre-made assets? It's like that, but for porn visual novels. Talking about illusion games? I have no idea what that is. Alright, slowly but surely. Do I not have another plant yet? Bruh. I could just dimension hole it over there for the fun of it. The Yeti Dan, thanks for subscribing, appreciate it. You play as a dick? No, so basically, the game being a dick, it's, you know how in American colleges they have, like, the strings of Greek letters? So it's the college dorm Delta, what, like, whatever the DIK, Greek letters are. It's like Delta something something, you know? So basically, it's one of those games where Protag goes to college and he gets put in this collegiate that's DIK as its initials. And it's basically just about their sex ventures. Yeah, Delta Lota Kappa, yeah. A Kafka-esque story? No. Unfortunately not. Let's overwrite you with a plan. But no, it's not... Honestly, I would probably be very interested if there was a weird game like that. I love stupid weird games, but no, it's not quite as interesting as that. Yeah, it's not even edgy teens. It's just... I don't even know. It's not even edgy. It's just a porn. It's like the most generic porn game you could think of. Like, the best way I can describe it is imagine like your average porn video, but as a visual novel. Like if you clicked random on Pornhub and turned it into a visual novel, that's what this game is. It is the most bland bullshit you've ever seen. But the animations are so creepy and cringe, it makes it hilarious. Yeah, it's just the it's the worst part of porn, yeah. Sounds boring? Yep. I gave up on it pretty quickly. Because it just wasn't entertaining, but I think it would be fun to do a stream of at some point, because I just want to show off how bad the animations are. Yeah, oh yeah, 757. Don't have to go too far, actually. Zoom! Skullbird can probably go. Zanky could probably... Actually, that might be enough, just with those two alone. Zanky and Skullbird. Oh, wow! On the dot! Wait, does it work? Oh shit, what did I just remove? I meant to click circle, but I pressed square. What did I just remove? Ah, tits. I don't know what I just removed. No, I already removed a Zanky. Zanky... Was it Witty I think it was Witty Phantom. Okay, it must have been, because now we're back to 757. I'd already removed Zanky and Skullbird to make quota. I pressed the wrong button to leave the menu. That's all. Just say them below. That's fine then. So all we needed to do was remove two cards that are pretty useless to this deck anyway. Zanky and Skullbird could stay out of the deck for all I care. We don't need them. Oh, somebody did mention that, yeah. The... the Dragon Ball with Yu-Gi-Oh! In it. I don't play Dragon Ball. I'm really not interested in Dragon Ball stuff. But the fact that there's a Yu-Gi-Oh! Mod for it kind of sounds funny. Alright, well, we got rid of the problem of this man. Yeah, it's a mod for Fighter Z. Sounds cool. I'm just not really a Dragon Ball fan, I'm sorry. I do want to play the Naruto games, though. The Naruto fighting games, I suck at fighting games. They are probably my least favorite genre. I don't play fighting games ever. But I think it would be fun to visit the Naruto Storm games. Especially, like, the one where you can, like, create your own team and combo jutsus. What was that? Shinobi Strikers, I think it is? I think it was Shinobi Strikers. What are you, by base? 1,200? Whoops. Oh, modders are insane, yeah. There are a lot of very talented modders, I would say. Yeah, Shinobi Strike. Yes, I want to play Shinobi Strikers. Even if it's just a one-off, I want to play it. I don't like that you've moved. Ooh, 1,400 means that I don't die, actually. But I just like the Naruto fighting games. I love Naruto Ninja Storm. No, is it? Naruto Ultimate Ninja, not Storm. Naruto Ultimate Ninja 4, specifically, on the PlayStation 2, is fucking goated. And I will hear no objections. I will hear no objections about this. Naruto Ultimate Ninja 4 for the PlayStation 2 is one of the best. Okay, probably not one of the best PS2 games ever, but probably my favorite Naruto game ever. Yeah, I don't vibe with fighting games at all. That's not ideal, but I'll take it. Strategy games? Again, I like strategy games. I wouldn't say they're my favorite, though. Oh, the PS... Wait, PS2 Naruto RPGs? PS2 Naruto... Oh, wait, oh my god, are you on about Uzumaki Chronicles? I completely forgot about Uzumaki Chronicles' existence. I own the second one. I completely forgot about Uzumaki Chronicles. That's crazy. They were fun. You know, when you said RPG, I was like, isn't Path of the Ninja on the Nintendo DS? Which, again, Path of the Ninja, I wish they made more of those, because Path of the Ninja was really good. Yes, the 360 Naruto RPG. I want to play that so bad. Because that was the, I think it's called Rise of a Ninja. I believe it's something like that. It's called something like Rise of the Ninja. And I want to play the Xbox exclusive Naruto game because you can input hand signs to cast jutsu. You have to manually use the analog sticks to input hand signs. And that shit sounds so cool. Like, bruh. Having to manually cast jutsu instead of spamming triangle sounds so good. But I never played it because I never owned an Xbox, so... Yeah, I want to play a lot of a lot of Naruto games. I love Naruto. I grew up on Naruto so much. It's so good. Well, Bakura died very quickly. What other good Naruto games were there? Oh my god, if there was a Naruto game for the Kinect. No, I don't think there is. Ah, is it Broken Bond? Maybe that's the one I'm thinking of. Oh yeah, Naruto games always have a tendency to oversimplify. That is real, yeah. Oh, there is a Naruto game for the Wii that I own now. I did buy, can I see it from here? I can't see it from here. But it's on my shelf. I have one of the Naruto Wii fighting games. You don't do hand signals, unfortunately. You don't do hand signals, but it is fun. I remember playing it against some friends previously. Yeah, there's quite a few for the Wii, including like an actually decent RPG one, apparently. Like a Wii exclusive one that was like some Dragon Chronicles or something like that. Oh, Naruto's definitely in the same boat as Yu-Gi-Oh! For wasted potential in games, yeah. Because, yeah, as you said, that's it, yeah, Dragon Blade Chronicles. But yeah, because in the same boat as Yu-Gi-Oh! Just wants to make simulators, they do... Ooh, that is a banger of a start. Hold on while I immediately make this. Yeah, a lot of Naruto games just boil down to, oh, it's a 3D fighter, you know? Yeah, they just need to make an RPG. Both Naruto and Yu-Gi-Oh! Just need to commit to making RPGs. Alright, Pumpkins, sit there. Ooh, and a Yami too. But I guess I should probably start buffing Dokurozo. I don't know what Zatchbell is. I feel like I've heard that name before. That's true, yeah, Yuga doesn't even want to make simulant. That's true. They are missing Time Wizard format bare minimum. Honestly, Mastodon not implementing Genesis yet is crazy. Like, Genesis was so popular, like, when it first released, and the fact Mastodon did nothing with that is crazy. Like, the fact that they didn't play off of the hype. They were like, oh yeah, we've released this new gameplay system for modern Yu-Gi-Oh! And we're not gonna implement it into Mastodon for some reason. Konami does hate money. It's true. Like, how do you mess that up? Literally just release... release the game. Like, the game mode. Yeah, many abandoned Genesis already, But yeah, it was really popular very temporarily, but I feel like if they added it to Mastodon, maybe it would have hung around a bit longer. Yeah, not even like a temporary time trial for it, yeah. Anyway. Yeah, at least they tried. It's true. Okay, my Pumpkins are very much gonna be in the way, but I guess I'll just use Doku Roizo, like, after the fact. I'll leave you in defense in case we do hit a Mirror Force. Yes, I know the PS3 iToy successor. I owned one with iPet. but I don't know where that is anymore. Yo, it used physical cards to play? That's so sick! See, why are game companies not creative anymore? Game companies in general just refuse to be creative, and I hate it. Like, yes, okay. Granted, the Kinect was stupid and cringe, but can we all agree at least it was a funny gimmick? Like, the eye toy and the Kinect was such a good idea. Oh my fucking god. That's true, yeah. Indie developers are creative, that's true. Like Blueprints, very creative take on roguelikes. Yeah, interesting in concept, never saw anyone selling the additional cards. Yeah, that's the only problem is compatibility, usually. Oh, we are not gonna be able to handle that guy. Of course, you just pull this guy out of your ass somehow. Maybe I should move this pumpkin away. I just gotta deal with this Dark Magician somehow. I don't really have an answer for it, though. Yeah, he has a huge beat stick already. Like, bruh. Pull you back there. Pull you back there. Try and distract you with this nonsense. Yeah, I miss games being creative. I do. I really do. And I think that's why indie games are so popular now, because modern, like, AAA developers don't really innovate, but indie developers keep making games more interesting, you know? Like, a lot of people are like, wow, look at this interesting. Balatro is a great example. Balatro developed an entirely new genre of game. Same with Vampire Survivors. Vampire Survivors and Balatro both developed new ways to make, like, new ways to play games. It's crazy. Okay, you will not be strong enough after you leave that Yami space. Definitely not if you hit this Fiend's Hand. Let's see. See where that Dark Magician goes. Probably gonna go right, to be fair. Oh no, he just went defense. Okay then. Yeah, when games were made to be fun, we had this discussion during Gauntlet Dark Legacy. It is amazing to me that Gauntlet Dark Legacy is still so much fun, like 15, 20 years later, right? Because, like, back in the day, it feels like games were made, like, with having fun in mind, you know? It was kind of insane to me that Gauntlet Dark Legacy is still such a fun game, because devs did so much with so little. But now it feels like everything's about making the game as big and as broad as possible without actually thinking about what to fill it with. I don't know, maybe it's a hot take, but I feel like when games were more limited with hardware, games were so much more creative because they tried to push the limits. Now that limits are much more unlimited, it is so much harder for some reason for game devs to be creative. 15 years ago was PS3 out, so yeah, like 20 years ago then was Gauntlet, probably. How's the starter deck doing? It's really strong. It feels like it has 1,000 options, and all of them are way too good for a starter deck. Yeah, not every game needs to be an open world adventure. I saw something on Twitter about this recently, actually. Somebody made a map. Yeah, S, very easily S rank, yeah. But I saw somebody on Twitter basically draw up a map of modern open worlds. And it's just like a massive map with a straight line saying main quest. or something like that. And it's like, yeah, that's basically what it is now. It's a huge map, but nothing important filling 90% of it. Alright. How strong are you? 2,800. I might wait. He's probably gonna die to Dork Magician, though, if we're not careful. I want to test if you have Mirror Force, though. Yeah, 2 Pumpkins is crazy. This deck, okay, without any modifications, this deck has 2 Pumpkins King of Ghosts and 2 Gold Finds, because you can craft a second Gold Find Mammoth if you so wish. It's crazy. I do need to scrap a bunch of this stuff, though. I did not mean to do that. I made Clown Zombie completely accidentally. Let's go. I think Breath of the Wild was also, like, talking about Zelda, I think Breath of the Wild was a good example of this, because I really liked Breath of the Wild, just roaming around this huge world, looking for things to do, you know, climbing a tower and then be like, whoa, look at that, look at this. But Breath of the Wild did still struggle from the same trouble of there is so much nothing in the world, despite the fact that I still think Breath of the Wild is a really good take on open world Zelda. Because it feels like everywhere you go, you can see something, like a tower, like a shrine. There's always something to travel towards, but there was just a lot of open space. Yes, good, but the world is too big. Agreed. Exactly the problem. Oh, this zombie needs to move. Oh, this zombie is in the wrong freaking place. I'm scared about Mirror Force, but... Oh shit, you can't. Okay, attack you. Oh! I thought it would wait until the end of the turn for that, but okay. Oh! I didn't realize. Wait, what? Wait, he was that low? What the fuck? I didn't even realize I'd done that much damage. Oh. Okay. I did a lot more damage than I was expecting. Yeah, Elden Ring does a good job with its open world, I think, because you can walk in a direction and accidentally find a dragon. I do like Elden Ring for that, too. I got exact damage? Wait, really? That's so sick. Totally unintentional while talking about other shit. Yeah, I'm just winning without even thinking about the game at this point. But yeah, I do like Elden Ring for its open worldiness. Oh, Witcher 3 is a good shout. I've never played Witcher. Well, I played it very briefly and the controls confused the fuck out of me, but I was playing on keyboard and mouse, so I think that was my problem. How many doors do we can reincarnate? I think we can now, actually. Yeah, I don't think every game needs to be an open world. I think that's... Open world burnout is real. I think there is... there's way too many games trying to just be an open world now, and I don't think it works. Actually, you know what? This is a good segue. The recent playthrough we've been doing of Ocarina of Time with Majora's Mask, right? I get it now. Why everyone raves about Ocarina of Majora's Mask. I'm playing it stupidly because I'm playing... So if anybody doesn't follow my other content, I've been playing Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask in a combined randomizer, where you can find items for one game in the other game kind of thing. But I've just been playing through it completely, like, haphazardly because the items and the locations are all over the place. But even then, I'm like, wow, this game is so good because it's a huge-ass open world, considering, you know, it's combining Ocarina and Majora's Mask, but every single area has something going on. The world feels massive, yet every area transition, there is something. Like, some very major focal point there. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, a lot of turns are scared of... A lot of companies are scared of turn-based RPGs, I agree. Do we have another reincarnate yet? Do I not? Oh, I guess not. Yeah, it feels like a world. Yeah, exactly. I've really been enjoying Ocarina of Majora's Mask. I can't wait to play those games properly. Oh, we're one off, that's why. But yeah, I really look forward to playing those games properly and not hyper-randomized like we have been. Even though playing it hyper-randomized is also really fun. Despite me thinking that the randomizer is really fun and I would love to return to it randomized after we know what we're doing a bit better. But yeah, it's kind of freaking insane. Like, I think Ocarina of Time is actually so good for the time period it came out as well. It's pretty impressive. Yes, half fighting game, half RPG game. Yes, that is Naruto Ultimate Ninja, and it's one of my favorite Naruto games ever. I love the Ultimate Ninja games. So for Code Vein 2, I've not really played the first Code Vein. I've heard very poor things about Code Vein 2 especially. I've heard Code Vein 2 is not as good as the first one. Like, it kind of misses the ball a little bit. I might still play Code Vein 1 at some point, but I'm not adding it to, like, my hyper, what do you say? Like, I'm not adding it to my must play this soon list, you know? Yeah, throw those away. Didn't enjoy Code Vein? I never got far enough in it. Yeah, we were talking about Rise of a Ninja and Broken Bond as well, yeah. I've never played them because I never owned an Xbox. I guess I'll throw you in the wall. Yay! Wall shadow! I'm gonna put you in defense until I can buff you. Should I move you out of the way? I'll leave you in defense. I think they're fucked. I have to find my pumpkin. Oh, it's only a Seiryu. It's not actually that bad. Never mind, it did buff itself even more somehow. It somehow buffed itself. Oh, when it battles fiends, it gains 300. Okay. If... Ooh, wait, Great Mammoth is actually strong enough. Great Mammoth is actually just strong enough to beat Seiryu. I'm gonna slip a dimension hole that way. I'm gonna see if I can just sneak up behind him and just smack him. Hopefully Great Mammoth of Goldfind survives this. We shall see. But yeah, I'll probably get around to playing Code Vein 1 and 2 at some point, but it's not high priority right now. Oh, balls. Oh, Seiya Ryu. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, Seiya is in Saint Seiya. That makes sense. Yeah, the main reason I want to play Code Vein is for the character creator, yeah. Pretty much. I keep accidentally making Magical Ghost here. Yeah, on the to-do list for Souls-like specifically, I have a very long list of just Souls-like we need to do, because we need to play Dark Souls 3 after our current randomizer run of Zelda Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. I don't know whether I want to start playing Expedition 33 or just go into Dark Souls 3, but I do want to play Dark Souls 3 randomized, then also Lies of P, then also Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 all together randomized in an archipelago, and also Elden Ring randomized. I have a lot on my plate for just Souls-likes in general. Oh yeah, I know Streets of Rogue. I played it a little bit. Star Wars games? Oh right, there are Star Wars Souls-likes. I really don't much care for Star Wars, I'm gonna be honest. But those games did look interesting to me. I've never been huge on Star Wars. But yeah. Oh yeah, Expedition 33 is an investment. I also want to play Baldur's Gate 3. That's another investment. That's an investment and a half as well. Unfortunately. Also, yeah, Neo. I think I own Neo. I think somebody bought it for me. I think I own one of the Neo games. Actually, that reminds me, somebody bought me Mega Man, like, Star Force Legacy Collection, or whatever it's called, as well, with Battle Network in it. So again, need to play Battle Network is another one on my to-do list. Did not get E33. I think it depends, right? It very much depends on your preferences. I like turn-based RPGs a lot. So I think that probably helps. If I make you, are you going to be strong enough to just survive? You should be with this, right? Yeah, you can't break past that, so we are good for a little bit. And then I'll just send Dimension Hole like up there, I guess. I skipped Battle Network 1. Okay. I've been watching Maple play bits and pieces of a randomized Battle Network. I don't remember which one that was, but it did look interesting. Don't really care for any of this. I guess I'll just throw Fiend Hand at the end. Oh, it's not coming to Australia as a physical? Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, there's so many games to play. Again, I just need to start doing just more, like, in-the-day streams. Maple, Twitch, or YouTube? I watch her on YouTube. Glitch stars Maple. In case there's any distinction, I know there is, I think, another VTuber called Maple. It's Glitch Stars Maple, but I only watch streamers on YouTube. I don't watch Twitch. Like, I don't really care much to go to Twitch for anything, which I know probably sounds stupid, but... Ooh, actually... But yeah, that'll overwrite you, right? Yeah. Yeah, because I don't use Twitch myself, I don't ever go on Twitch, you know? I never purposefully am on Twitch just watching streams, you know? I actively just sit and wait. I just watch YouTubers. And if I see somebody's live that I like, then I'm like, oh, I'll go watch them on YouTube because I'm already there. I just find YouTube just so much better. Yep, another summon skull. Yeah, it's just not good to use. Not good to... It's not good as a user or a creator. TBH. As somebody that has streamed there for multiple years in the past, yeah, it's not fun. I need the card that transforms now. Yeah, watch Neuro GDQ. That's valid. That's fair. I just get my Neuro stuff from, like, TikTok. I just watch clips of them. Yeah, VODs aren't permanent there, which is the big reason why I moved to this site. The big change for me was because I do a lot of, like, playthrough stuff, like, story-based stuff, like, you know, like, Expedition 33 is a good example, right? If I streamed Expedition 33 on Twitch, people that find me in a year or two's time aren't going to be able to go back and watch that playthrough. But now they just exist forever. You know, like, those streams are just going to be there. We can always just move, we can always go back and watch the old streams if we want. Which was a huge thing for me. I didn't like losing old videos. Like, the big thing, again, was Danganronpa. I played all 3 Danganronpa games on Twitch, and now that footage is just gone. Like, I loved that series so much, but all that footage is just gone. Yeah, YouTube just needs channel points. Legit, yeah. There's not much they need to do. Yeah, embrace Blue Site. Honestly, streaming on the Blue Site, the discoverability there is pretty good. Did I play 999? I did. I played 999, The Somnium Files. Like, all the Zero Escape games, actually. All the Uchikoshi games I've played. The only ones that I've done on YouTube were Nirvana Initiative. And 100 Line. But every other Uchikoshi and Kodaka game that I've played through, gone to time. And it's not like I can replay them, because I know what happens. So, like, I can't even replay them. Can't watch a Blues. Aww. That's kind of sad. Alright, now these guys are both zombies. I can overwrite him with another gold fine or something. Yeah, that's a shame that people... Okay, why can't you stream on the blue... why can't you watch the streams on the blue site? Just out of curiosity, because I want to start doing more random streams there. Not necessarily, you know, always spicy stuff. Like, I've had ideas to do, just general series of games that I can play with music, you know? Like, because if I were to play... What's a good example? Tokyo Extreme Racer, okay? You know, not lewd game at all, but YouTube would demonetize it for having copyrighted music, for example. But if I stream it on the blue site, then I don't have to worry about getting copyright struck. So I just want to stream games like that over there and not worry about getting copyrighted. What's blue site? Spicy site begins with F, ends in Ansley. I just do streams that I can't stream on YouTube there. Better cut. I don't get ad rev though. That's the only thing. I don't get ad revenue from streams on fans. The blue site. I just can't say the name on YouTube because they don't like it. But I actually don't get ad rev, so that's the other thing there. Oh, right. Gotcha. So you block adult websites for that. That makes sense. Okay, fair enough. I wonder if I should, like, dual stream the blue site ones to Discord too. I don't know if I can do that somehow. I'll start sending Skelgun up. Oh, when I do sell stuff, there is a cut that site does take from me. Like, for everything that I sell there, I do get cut a little bit. Because it's also, you know, taxes and stuff. But, you know, it's not terrible. It's livable. It's not the end of the world when I do get my, when I get some money taken off of me because of that site has, like... I think it's a 20-80 split, which actually is better than Twitch. Considering, like, ad rev on Twitch versus selling content there. It's actually a better cut. It's 80-20, I think. Usually at work. Ah, that's a shame. I don't really have many good opportunities to stream there, so... I usually do... I do want to do more if I can. That's true, yeah, I always upload the VODs there, but speaking of which, the reaction to Fatal I have not uploaded there yet. Like, yeah, usually the VODs I'll upload after. Yeah, it does have VODs. I have to manually upload them, so it's not super quick. Also, we win. It's not instantaneous VODs, unfortunately. Because I have to manually upload them on my garbage boonies English internet. Yeah, uploading is a pain on this site, because it also just likes to break halfway through. But yeah. I do make an effort to upload the VODs there. Damn, I almost got a jackpot on Sang of the Thunder by complete accident. Yeah, I need to upload that. I completely forgot about it. Did we finish under 3 hours? Yes, we did, actually. I mean, it says volume, so I'm not even paying attention and we just win. Yeah, 2 hours 45, yeah. I mean, it's a freaking OP deck for sure. What is a speedrun time? Because I've not exactly been trying to speedrun. I'll do a little bit of Red Rose. I'll do a little bit, because it is really early. But... what is a speedrun time for this game? Because about 2 hours 45 it took us to beat this, but I was yapping, not trying, really. I'm assuming an hour and a half. An hour and 45, I think. Over already? Yep. This deck is a little strong. Oh, it's sub 1 hour. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Never mind. That's kind of crazy. Was not expecting sub 1 hour, but I guess it makes sense. Oh, I'm an incredible streamer. Got a great sense of humor. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm glad you think so. I get real bad imposter syndrome. Oh, that's both routes? What the fuck? Hey, yo? Am I a gamer? I wish. Yeah, see more of the ship. No worries, thanks, bye, appreciate it. Jesus, 30 minutes a route is crazy. Yeah, hard to find. Yeah, that's true. Most people that play this game still are speedrunners of it. But I just enjoy playing them. I do like speedrunning occasionally, don't get me wrong. I really enjoy speedrunning Forbidden Memories, especially. Yeah, we did the Yorkists route. But yeah, I like just playing these games in stupid ways rather than just speedrunning them. Because I think I would get bored if I just speedran these games. I would get bored of them, but I like doing weird, unique things with them. Like, obviously, everybody's seen the video of, oh, how bad is the Creole starter deck? Like, I remember that's kind of where I started with this game. There was that one YouTuber that did a video about this game on the Creole starter deck. But yeah. I don't know, I like doing starter deck only for everybody and comparing them. Oh, Clovis holds the world record speed for this game at 55 minutes? Good god. Yorkists in 24 minutes? Bruh. Yeah, like, weird, unique challenges for these games always make them a bit more interesting. I'm speeding this up. That's true, actually, yeah. Any percent allows passwords, reincarnation, and card drops. That is true. I realized we weren't... we were restricting ourselves as well. I feel like if I tried, maybe I could get a speedrun record here. But after speedrunning Dark Deception, I find that I just prefer playing the games quickly as opposed to actually trying to speedrun. Because I specifically did a challenge, like, a couple years ago now, where I speedran Dark Deception in an attempt to beat Astral Spiff. But the amount of pressure there was constantly during the run to perform was so intense. I don't know, I didn't like the pressure. That always felt awful to me. I like just playing the games, not having to worry too much. Dark Deception, yeah. It's like Horror Pac-Man. But I was a very good speedrunner of that game. The only thing that I wasn't amazing at was mapping. Like, because you need to remember the most optimal routes for every map. I was good at beating it quickly, like, to the point where I was one of the top players, but just not... If I optimized my routings, then would be better, but... Is Dark Deception complete yet? Oh, no. Chapter 5 is still in development. Going on, like, 10 years, whatever the fuck. But yes, the problem with speedrunning is the fact that you do need to basically be perfect, and I am so self-deprecating. If I am not perfect, it will just destroy me. I don't know, it was very mentally taxing trying to even speedrun to beat not the top time, you know? Trying to beat just Astral Spiff was really difficult. Who do I get rid of? Do I get rid of Dark Magician? I mean, Dark Magician combos with my Yami, though. Yes, that's why I've really liked speedrunning Forbidden Memories as well. Forbidden Memories is really fun for that because it is completely RNG dependent. Might get rid of... actually, it is a fiend. I don't know. I don't know what I want to get rid of here. I think Skull Knight is just good. Actually, yeah, maybe I'll just get rid of Dark Magician. Fuck it. Dude, because Yugi's a dick. So true. No, I'm not going to reincarnate Griggle. I need him. Oh! Okay, Kazejin. But yeah, I think speedrunning, that it really does take a lot of the fun out of the game for me. For me personally, I find when I speedrun a game, it just puts too much pressure on me. I don't know. I like doing challenge runs, because I can fuck up occasionally, but even challenge runs burn me out sometimes. When this card is flipped face up, all own monsters with attack of 1000 or below are increased. Not the worst thing in the world, but it don't really mesh with this deck. How does Panther Warrior work? Oh, it's just a Beast Warrior Earth. We do have Harpy Lady. Shield and Sword, not good for this. I guess more dragons isn't terrible. Another plant is pretty good. I guess, yeah, let's upgrade this deck, shall we? Let's get rid of the insects first and foremost. Obviously, this is an S+ tier. I'm just going to modify the deck just because we're already done. So, like, it doesn't really matter at this point. Definitely want more plants where we can. Plants are a huge upgrade to this deck. So let's get some of those in. Thunder, Aqua, Pyro, Rock. Nah, I don't need it. Black Pendant, Spellcasters of Dark. Nah, I don't need it. Griggle, yes please. And I'd say just add in the Komorian Darkfire for extra dragons. Would be nice. What do I want to scrap though? Gruesome... You know what? Gruesome Goo can go. Fuck that guy. Get rid of Lizark too. I don't like him. Oh, I'm missing a card still. Harpy Lady, get in there. We could put Mammoth of Goldfine as our deckmaster. I guess that is an option too. I don't know why I'd want to, but... Anybody else in my... Nobody else has a promotion. I don't have anybody else with a promotion. Just the stronger monster. Oh yeah, every speedrunner hates the game they speedrun. I talked about this with somebody at bowling the other day. Should I go there for the super?
Yugi, the third pumpkin has hit Stonehenge.
Oh yeah, third and fourth possibly. But I spoke about this with somebody at bowling. It's interesting. Bowling and golf are two of the only sports where you are rewarded. You're rewarded for playing well by giving you, like, you play less. So if you're really good at golf, you don't have to play the game as much. Same with bowling. And I was like, isn't that funny? We all hate the game so much that we want to play it less. And speedrunning's exactly the same. Oh, change the rules section? I mean, we're probably not going to be here for that long. So it's all good. Harpy Lady doesn't really help me. I don't even know why I put you in, other than for vibes. Oh wait, everything's already Wasteland anyway. So it just seems useless. But yeah. I think the one exception that's really surprising to me is there's that one guy, Hypnoshark is his name, I think, who speedruns Crash Team Racing and has done for a very long time, and I'm like, how do you still find this game enjoyable? Like, after you've been playing Crash Team Racing for this long, how are you still enjoying this game? It makes no sense to me. Beans! Oh, Lizard can make Curse of Dragon? Ah, we don't need it. Curse of Dragon's a bitch. I need a zombie! Not that zombie! Well, you're not even a zombie, are you? Uh-huh. I guess I'll just save. Yeah, just put Sanger and Kazuya as hard drops. I didn't want to change the deck that much. I didn't want to adjust the deck too much. Obviously, if I just put Shadow Ghoul down, he could just run it down, but... Oh, I want to make Pumpkin, but... Oh, fine, we'll make Pumpkin. Running it down would be fun, but I just need to start the buffs. Yeah, speedrunning casually, yeah, I think that's more fun. As I say, I speedran Dark Deception for a while, and it was just a lot of playing the game over and over again until I got exceptionally bored. So, oh, of course another plant appears now. So yeah, I don't know, I just got kind of sick of it. Throw... I don't want to throw you away, though. Just throw these two out. I need to find a new zombie. Okay, 2,100 is doable. Alright, move you away. I mean, I guess I could Yami. I don't really want a Yami here, but... Do it! Just debuff him slightly. Alright, he's only at 1,600 now. I can get him with Skullbird! Yeah, the best way to get a world record run is just finish as many runs as possible and then, yeah, just wait for the perfect run. It truly is, but... I don't know. I don't think I could ever be a speedrunner. I wish I was that good at one thing that I could, but I just know how my brain works. I think I've come to the realization that I know my brain just doesn't like doing one thing repeatedly. Personally, I have to keep changing things up. Which is why, you know, these old Yu-Gi-Oh games are so fun, right? Because I'm constantly doing different things. Like, not every Yu-Gi-Oh game is the same. But I just know that I can't hyper-focus on one game and want to get really good at one game. I have to be good at everything. I can't just be good at one thing, I have to be good at everything. You don't understand. Yeah, I can make a second pumpkin. I should be able to make a few. And I will try to. Once I can get another plant out. I've got multiple plants here. But I just wanted to make my gold find. There's my plant. Okay, we have multiple plants. We don't have another zombie yet. I guess I'll just play you, though. Just to have you ready. Oh yeah, this guy is going to get fucked. I don't need any of this. Stop. Just throw those two out, sure. You're gonna keep advancing on this guy. I'll wait. I'll smack you with the gold find. He has no idea what's about to hit him. You can double move, right? You can. Okay. You wait there. Ah, there's the zombie I'm looking for. Yeah, I get burnt out of things really easily. I don't think I could very easily commit to one game, you know? Little D. I wish I could, but my brain is just like, nope. Keep doing different things. Need to eat. Norris, thank you so much. Bye. Appreciate it. Enjoy eat. Yeah. I like switching it up quite a lot. Oh, Typhoon 2 gets me red eyes? Wait, is it Typhoon 2 and a dragon is specifically for red eyes? That's weird. I don't know where I get that. Pablo, thank you for the 5 gifted members. Thank you. I'm just gonna run this down now. This great mammoth is gonna be unstoppable. Oh, well. Let's make it even more unstoppable, shall we? Plant and zombie, let's go. Wait, is this gonna be strong enough, actually? Nope. I need another plant. Whoopsie. I was meant to make that zombie stronger first. Ah, another gold find though. That's pretty neat. I guess I'll wait until gold find can be summoned. Pablo, welcome. He has eternal rest? What the fuck? That's so messed up. Does he actually? That's so mean if he does. Wait, why is he not summoning anything? I mean, I guess, like, I'll just wait and summon my gold find, like, next turn, if that's the case. Can I make a rock zombie? A rock dragon, even? Stone D! Alright. Let's see it. First of all, move Stone D up. Second of all, what are you? It was a nothing. Is he gonna summon a card? Like, what's going on? Oh, I need another plant now. I've got too many monsters on field, bro. I'll just chase him down with these two. Oh, Well, okay then. I don't even think I'm gonna kill him. Oh no, I will. I could checkmate him, but let's just kill him with Stone D. Well, don't know what Rex was trying to achieve there, but he just did nothing. Hey, Pumpkin got promoted. Look at him go. Oh, look at that jackpot! I got a jackpot on false traps, guys. Me lose? I don't believe it. I don't even own Pumpkin as a card to set as my deck master is the problem. I can't even do that. Yeah, that's the second time it's been promoted, yeah. 795. Hold on. I gotta reduce my deck cost so that we can, duel this fuck. Get rid of Harpy Lady, Zanky, and Skullbird. There we go. That sorts the problem. Save. Come on, Necromancer, they didn't even give you a name. You're so unimportant. You don't even get a name. Nice. I was just checking my notifications for Blue Site. I'm in a good mood now. What do we do? Zombie, dragon? Let's go. Yeah, Bones got shafted. Alright. Let's chase him down. I had to temporarily take out Harpy Lady, Only temporarily. Wouldn't Pumpkin also buff Bones' monsters? Yes. Here's the thing. Yes. But what if I just have the stronger monster from base? What if my Great Mammoth is just by default stronger, and then we buff each other into oblivion? I guess I could just rush him down with Great Mammoth right now. I might even send Dragon Zombie up. Oh, and there's another Great Mammoth. Yami doesn't really help me here. Oh, no, I wanted to play the fake trap. Yeah, kill his stuff fast enough that my guys stay buffed for longer. Exactly. Oh, I went onto my phone to check my blood sugar, and then I was like, oh, I have a load of notifications. Cool, not a problem. Where is this guy going? Just get Pug'em? Oh, it's such a good idea. You know what? You're so right. I guess I'll leave this Great Mammoth here to protect my sides. I want to eat these Licorice All Sorts. I have Licorice All Sorts in front of me. I really badly want to eat them. I know I shouldn't, but goddamn, they're calling my name. I brought them in case my blood sugar went low, but my blood sugar isn't low. I just want to eat them. So, So that's my current dilemma. Don't get notifications. Yeah, but you don't actively create media sets to sell, I'm assuming. Either for you? No! I want to eat it. Yeah, I get notifications because I have, you know, stuff that I sell there, so... Don't compare my success to yours. Oh. Bro just isn't moving. Why have all the Yorkists just given up? Is bro okay? What is this guy? Oh, I win. More photos of me in a skirt? I think yes. It's part of a media set that I have. Not many, though. Oh, yeah, I did see her. You did make a decision. Oh, dang it, I missed Pumpkin. Oh, god dang it, I missed Pumpkin 3 times. I did, in fact, see, thank you. Make starter deck worse? Yeah, what's the worst possible starter deck you can make? Oh, but thank you. Appreciate it. Be concerned? No, it's fine. Just terrible... terrible uses of money, clearly. Just some people don't know how to restrain their wallet, clearly. I guess I'll just throw in a dragon zombie. All wood remains are increased. Sure, throw in a wood remains. Yeah, remove any fusions, yeah. What else did I even take out? Skullbird? Harp? You know what? Honestly, I might just leave the deck as it. Oh wait, I still need one more card in there. I'm a great user, buddy. Oh, thank you. Oh, I feel loved today. I'm gonna put Zanki back in. Feeling very blessed. But nah, I'm not gonna do passwords. You don't need to worry. Chester! Going to Chester to fight Weevil. Yeah, I don't want to take more pictures at some point for that site. I do want to do more stuff there, but it's just, honestly, very few and far between when I can. So... Oh. That works. Sure. Oh yeah, Bones is an amazing target to grind for this deck. And Bakura, honestly, for plants. Yeah, we're doing a bit of Red Rose. Probably, I don't know if I'll finish it, but we're just vibing. Rather than just sitting on the home screen and chatting, I'm just beating some people up while chatting, mainly. Zombie warrior into a plant, I think, is good enough. There we go. I probably shouldn't have put him so close, though, so maybe I should pull back a sec. Well, I appreciate the compliment. Yeah, beating people of half the chat is beating it. Apparently, yeah. Gonna leave a bit. Oh, no worries. Hope you feel better soon. I guess I'll just play a bunch of random zombies now and just let them get buffed. Can I do any fusions here? I don't know if these two fuse. Probably not. No. Yeah, what was I gonna talk about? Oh yeah, more pics of me with the skirt and stuff. Yeah, that's part of a media set that I do have. But I want to do just more like free ones as well. Like with the I can't talk about this here. But there are some pictures there that are free, and I want to do more like that because I don't want it to all be paywalled. I'm gonna eat licorice all sorts because I just want to eat licorice all sorts. Okay, I'm gonna mute because this is loud as fuck. Wait, that doesn't mute. I forgot. I need to hold it. Hold on. I like licorice. Give back ASMR. No. Oh, we get Goldfind next. No, that's fair. Do what's best for you. Don't support... Well, I shouldn't call it supporting. Don't tip either here or any other site if you can't financially afford it. Wait, gonna do new games? I play new games all the time, what do you mean? New Yu-Gi-Oh games, do you mean? Specifically, or? Oh, you beat me by 100? Bastard. Bro has no idea what he's just walked in on, though. What else have I got? Ooh, a dragon zombie. Let's add that to the pile. And then beat you up. Oh, commented about dispatch, E33 and others. Okay, so this Friday I'm doing Hitman. Next Friday I might do dispatch. Sorry, I'm chewing. Okay, so I'm currently in the middle of Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. Hopefully that won't take too much longer now that we've started using the spoiler log. Once I finish Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, I'm going to start another long play thing, which will either be Expedition 33, Baldur's Gate 3, or Dark Souls 3 randomized. I'm not sure yet, but it's going to be a long play RPG on Mondays and Thursdays. Or Mondays and Fridays. I might mix it up. I might change the schedule to be Mondays and Fridays are our long play stuff. So that my random day can be Thursday. Because I want random games to have longer stream slots, and I can't always stream very long on Fridays. Oh, we don't have Hookshot yet, no. We have a few other items, but not Hookshot yet, unfortunately. We know where it is, but we can't reach it. Yeah, all the threes, yeah. But yeah, after Ocarina and Majora's Mask Randomized is done, which will probably be a few more streams, I'll move on to another long play series. And I'll probably move the days to Monday and Friday, because Fridays I can't always stream for like 6 hours. So I want Fridays to be for like one-offs. I mean, I want Thursdays to be moved to the one-offs, and Fridays I can, you know, if I have the occasional long play episode that's 4 hours instead of 5 or 6, that's not terrible. But one-offs I want to be longer. Anyway. Regardless, more long play stuff coming after Ocarina. Dispatch will probably be next Friday or Thursday. Might do next Thursday, and we'll just blaze through the whole of Dispatch in one stream. Just get that done. Yeah, just become a 24/7 streamer. I did want to, but I have too many other things to do in my life. I got too much other shit going on. Oh, no, that's fine if you're not interested in Zelda. As I say, I do mix it up a lot, so it's just what the current playthrough is. Unfortunately, yeah, it's just what the current thing is right now. But yeah. Some RPG soon-ish in the next few weeks. I don't know what I want to do for Valentine's Day, because that's quick approaching. I don't know whether I want to do a challenge run for it, or a certain type of stream, I'm not sure. I haven't really decided. Yeah, you don't have to be interested in every series, no. Because that's the thing with being a variety streamer, right? Oh, piss off! That's the thing with being a variety streamer, is I'm not always going to play things that everybody's going to be interested in. It's just the way it's going to be, you know? I'm not always going to play stuff that interests everybody. Oh yeah, the other Gauntlet game. That would be interesting, I think. Oh, let's start with Zombie Warrior. Oh, block attack. No maintenance run for Elden Ring. I don't know, because I have another plan for Elden Ring. I'll see what my ideas are. I have no current ideas. Yeah, Valentine's Day on Blue Site, maybe. No ideas right now. But that's something I need to think about. Yeah, I prefer variety streams, as I talked about a bit earlier as well, where it's just like the problem is I get very sick of doing the same thing over and over again. Dispatch for Valentine's Day? LMAO. I guess I could save it for Valentine's Day. Because I forgot it's like a horny game. I didn't realize Valentine's Day is kind of horny. I mean, fucking... Wow, my brain. I didn't realize Dispatch is kind of a horny game. But that's a whole other thing. That's in a few weeks. 2? Yeah, 2 weeks and a bit. Oh yeah. If you grew up on stream YouTubers like that, like Game Grumps, yeah, that's kind of my vibe too. Where it's less about the game and more about the commentary. There's nudity. How did I forget? Because when the game was initially pitched, it did not seem like it was gonna be a game with nudity and horny. It was not pitched as that kind of game. But yes. The problem being we are currently locked into a couple different challenge runs. So for Yu-Gi-Oh! Specifically, this is going to be the next, like, 7 weeks. right? And story deck onlys on Sunday for Legacy of the Duelist is also going to be the next bunch of weeks, right? So both Yu-Gi-Oh games are both going to be locked in for a while, so we might not do a different Yu-Gi-Oh game for a little bit. But yeah, Zelda is taking up 2 slots of the week, which we will do something different soon-ish with that. This match is Twilight for gamers? That's kind of funny. Yeah, I don't know. But yes, to answer your question, different games are coming. I'm not gonna just play these same games forever. They'll be coming soon. It just depends when we finish. Because I like to finish games that I start, so... Obviously with Ocarina Majora's Mask especially, I probably could have... Wow. I probably could have given up a while ago on that, but I want to finish it, so... Wow, I've never seen Weevil actually ritual summon. I didn't even know he had it in him. Alright, it's time to start pumping. Throw Fiend's hand and get it off. I do, as I say, I do want to do some earlier in the day streams as well where possible, but those are difficult because early in the day I have other stuff going on. And when I don't have other stuff going on, I'm like setting up stuff for spicy site stuff, so it is what it is. Can't just pump it on YouTube. You're so right. Well, we win. That Hercules Beetle really was not expecting to meet the dragon zombie. Yeah, I think I can finish Dispatch in a single stream as well. Oh yeah, and that's the thing, right? I was either gonna not continue it or do what I did on Monday, right? Because I started looking at the spoiler log so we could give ourselves hints for where to go. And it was either going to be I was going to just stop doing the challenge run there and then, or I was going to start using the spoiler log to give us direction. So I opted for using the spoiler log. Although all we learnt from the spoiler log was the fact that I forgot you can freeze water. Where do you look for the log? It's in my personal files. When you download the... Because basically you upload your ROM, so you upload the game file, and then they... Basically, you upload the game file to the website, and then from the website they let you download a randomized version of it. And then when you download it, in the zip file is a text file that tells you a bunch of changes that happened. Essentially giving you an idea of what happened. Yeah, I didn't know I could freeze water in Majora's Mask, no. Which was a huge problem, because that was the huge gatekeeping. The whole gatekeeping of our challenge run had been that I just didn't know you could use ice arrows on water. In specifically the Bay Temple of Majora's Mask, nowhere else. Yeah, rituals are somewhat good, but they're a pain in the ass to actually pull off. Yeah, I thought I was missing a key. I genuinely thought I was missing a key. Hey, Mix. Oh my god, Dice Armadillo, I forgot about you. Yeah. You know, we never did the Dimension Hole trick. We never actually used Dimension Hole in this one. Just send Komori Dragon in, sure. I remember this guy. This guy loves his traps. Yeah, one of the games in one specific area, yeah. So fucked up. Okay. Spellbound by Witty Phantom. Bro thinks I care? Make rock! Rock, motherfucker! Rock! I need to stop eating sweets. I need to stop eating sweets live on stream. It's not good. Hi, you another trap? Oh, you are! What a surprise! Just to eat the Witty Phantom. I don't need it. What if I just made Pumpkin, but then attacked with it instead? What if I just attacked you with Pumpkin? Oh my god, Shadow Spell. Does bro even play monsters? Like, does he only play traps? What is going on here? You just don't eat enough sweets to die. Well, here's another Pumpkin for you. Is eating sweets cannibalism because I'm so sweet? No, I'm not sweet. I'm a terrible person. Oh, you got chocolate? Nice. What chocolate, though? Important question. What chocolate? Ah! You spellbound me! I have a typical femboy voice? Really? You think so? I never think my voice is that. I always think my voice is manly, but... You know why? Linksy. I don't know if anybody here knows the streamer Helheim Lynx. Oh my god, I've been I was moots with them on TikTok ages ago, but before either of us blew up. I was moots with Helheim Linksy, and their voice is so cute. And I'm like, oh, I wish I had your voice. That's true, all chocolate is good. That's true. I'm bittersweet. That's so true, actually. Because I can be spicy. You know what? No, I'm chili chocolate. Also, I just lost. That's true, yeah, voice training is an option. But yeah. I'm chili chocolate because I can be spicy, but I'm bittersweet, but also spicy. Yeah, you remember them? Yeah, they're so cute. I love them. I wish we interacted more. I don't even know if they remember me. But I did love them. The way I did my shorts on TikTok and YouTube shorts, I styled mine after theirs. Because of the way they were doing their shorts, I started doing mine similar. Because they were so good. But yeah. Spicy? How spicy? Chili chocolate's never that spicy. More like a warmth, you know? A white chocolate hater? How dare you? How dare you? What's the name? Helheim Lynx. I don't know if that's their exact but you probably should be able to find them. Yeah, I love white chocolate. No, you know what, to be fair, I can understand not liking it. It's very sweet. I love white chocolate, but I can understand it's probably too sweet for some people. Anyway. This deck is easily an S tier. I don't think we need to do any more. I think we know how this deck functions. I'm just sitting on Pump King every duel now. But yeah, this is probably the strongest fucking deck possible. It's unfair that you can make 2 Pumpkins and then still have 2 Gold Mammoths of Goldfine or whatever the fuck it's called. It's insane to me that you can have 2 Pumpkins, 2 Gold Mammoths. Right in chat? Oh, yeah, sure. Actually, I'll probably just find their at. They deserve all the love. I like Helheim Lynx. Where are you? This person. Wait. I can't type there. This is the person I'm on about. They're cute as heck. I love them. They're so cute. I wish I could tune into more of their streams, but they stream at fucking awful hours for me. I can never catch their streams. Because they always stream at really awkward times. Milky Bar Cookie Crisp McFlurry? Ayo? I, like, refuse to go to McDonald's, but I might go just for one of those. S++ tier, it really is. Like, that's the thing, right? Not only do you have 2 Pumpkins, which is immediately way too strong. Like, 1, yes, fine. But 2, crazy. A bunch of zombies, and also a way to turn cards that also aren't zombies into zombies is insane. And then you also have tactical plays of Fiend's Hand to be able to destroy a card. You can progress through Labyrinth Walls with one of your cards. You have a Yami, 2 equips, Curse Breaker. Like, Jesus. This deck just has so many plays. Once one creature dies, you're like, oh well, I guess I'll move on to the 50th other plan. You got like 20 backup plans. It's crazy. Anyway, probably the best deck. Yeah, I understand why people use it for speedruns. It makes so much sense why this is used for speedruns now. Maiden of the Aqua is still high up there for me. I would say Maiden of the Aqua is like second in the S tier, but this is definitely top of S tier. Yeah, Big Mammoth of Goldfine dies. Oh no! Anyway, and there's literally another one right there next to it. I mean, obviously Pump King is just insanely good anyway, but I was thinking, oh, maybe this starter deck will be just a Pump King and nothing else. But, like, no, it's insane because there are some starter decks. Yeah, Maiden still beats them on ass tits, so true. Yeah, how many duels were just like, oh, we already won. Yeah, exactly. Because, here's the thing, there are so many starter decks where they're just like, okay, you have to combine 3 cards together, and then you get 2,800 attack at best. And then if you lose that, you will just lose the duel. You have to surrender and restart if you lose that card. But in this, so I was thinking, oh, maybe, you know, this deck will only have 1 Pump King and nothing else good. But no, there's more than 1 Pump King, and there's more than 1 boss monster. It's crazy. I think I'm playing Sly Cooper. I want to try that too. I've never played Sly Cooper either, but I've heard it's really, really good. Especially because it's from my era of gaming. Because I would say that the PS2 is my console, you know? It's like the generation that you will always hold dear. So any games akin to that era. Even though I've never played it, I know that I would probably like Sly Cooper because it was the PS2 era. So, Pump you up, yeah. Yeah, he is truly the pump king. But yeah, it's Sly Cooper, and what's the other one? I need to play... I know Ratchet and Clank. I like Ratchet and Clank. Isn't there another one? Ratchet and Clank, Sly Cooper, and there's another one. Jak and Daxter, yes, thank you. I like that you knew what I was trying to get to. But yeah, Jak and Daxter is the other one that I need to try. Yeah, I love my PS2. I want to play Hot Wheels World Race as well on stream. But I'm gonna probably try and get this simulator racing wheel soon. Because there are so many games that I want to play, like Need for Speed, or Road Trip Adventure, or Hot Wheels, with a sim racing wheel, because I think it would be so funny. I just think it would be so funny to play games that don't games that shouldn't be played with a full sim setup, but are played with a full sim racing setup, would be so funny. Like Road Trip Adventure, for example. Actually, as a PS2, I was, but my PS2 is balked at the moment and isn't reading discs properly. So if I can fix my PS2, I have it set up that I can stream from my actual PS2. But for now, I am just emulating PS2 games. For the time being. But yeah, a sim wheel for Hot Wheels I think would be funny. Summoner 2? Never heard of it. Tabby Pack? No, never heard of them. Crash. Yo, wait, sim racing wheel for Crash Team Racing actually would also go pretty hard. Or Crash Tag Team Racing. trying to do the platforming segments of Crash Tag Team Racing on a sim wheel would be kind of funny. Dark Cloud is also on my list, yeah. A lot of people have mentioned Dark Cloud to me. What emulators? PCSX2 for PlayStation 2. I do use Wait, what's the... Hold on. EPSXE for PlayStation 1 games. I know DuckStation is better, but I use EPSXE for PlayStation 1 games because it works better for mods. PCSX2 for PS2, 100%. But EPSXE is just more compatible for mods when I play from the Memories mods, so I just haven't installed a second PS1 emulator, but DuckStation probably. Which other ones? Project 64 for N64, PPSSPP for PSP. I don't have a DS emulator, actually. I have ROMs for the DS, but I don't have one. Game Boy is Virtual Boy, I think I usually use. But yeah. Oh, no, I don't. No, I need to download my Game Boy and DS emulators again. Dolphin for GameCube, yeah. Dismume is the DS one, yeah. Yes, MGBA is the new one, isn't it? MGBA is like the better Game Boy one. Albion the Silver Dragon? Are you sure you're not remembering Yu-Gi-Oh cards? Just hoarding DS ROMs. No, because, okay, here's the thing. Like, a few weeks ago, I was like really struggling to figure out what I wanted to do, because, you know, I take Tuesdays off streaming, just to make sure that I don't do work on one day of the week, because I'm always working. I consider myself a workaholic, I think, for streaming, because I actually love it. So if I'm not streaming, I'm doing something else related to streaming, like, you know, spicy site content creation, or, like, I was editing a lot, but I don't really edit anymore. Just, like, scheduling stuff, or messaging Femby for editing stuff, or whatever. So I do a lot of work-related stuff, but Tuesdays, I specifically decide I'm not going to do any work. Just to make sure that I take a break. But there was a point a couple weeks ago where I was like, I don't know what I want to do with my day off. And I was like, oh, I really crave playing Path of the Ninja for some reason, I had a really big craving, speaking of Naruto games earlier, actually. Like, I had a really big craving to play the Naruto RPG Path of the Ninja. Because it's like a turn-based RPG. And the way you organize your team changes buffs and debuffs and stuff. It's kind of cool. Wait, what? Oh! Final Fantasy style turn-based RPG? That sounds sick. Oh, yeah, Mario 64 on the DS is weird, isn't it? Yeah, Path of the Ninja, yeah. I wish it had more content, but it's, basically, Path of the Ninja only goes from the start of the anime to the Gaara fight at the Chunin exams. And then there is a second one, but it doesn't follow on from the story. Unfortunately, the second Path of the Ninja game is like its own spin-off story. But I still love them. I want to get them physically if I can. Yeah, Path of the Ninja 2 exists, but it's all custom story. Also, did you know Path of the Ninja 2 is actually Path of the Ninja 3? Fun fact, Path of the Ninja 2 in Japan actually follows on from the first game. And what we have as Path of the Ninja 2 is Path of the Ninja 3 in Japan. But you can't get Path of the Ninja 2 properly, because it's Japanese exclusive. Oh, 100% a self-insert game in Naruto would go crazy. I would love a self-insert Naruto game that isn't Shinobi Strikers. Yeah, similar to how Earthbound and Mother... Yeah, actually, that's a good point. I really enjoyed playing Earthbound. Apart from, like, the last portion of the game. I really enjoyed playing the first Earthbound game. Was it? Yeah, Earthbound is the localized one, right? I might go back to playing Earthbound at some point. What is this game? You've never heard of Duelists of the Roses? Oh, it's chess. I'll load into a duel. I was just finishing up for the day, but real quick, I'll answer that question. Think Yu-Gi-Oh, but creative. It's Yu-Gi-Oh, except kind of like Dungeon Dice Monsters a little bit. And it also takes place during the War of the Roses. You can fuse monsters, even though I don't think I have an accessible one here, but whatever. But yeah, you move monsters around a board. The Yu-Gi-Oh game. Yu-Gi-Oh, but creative. Exactly. Yeah, it's basically Yu-Gi-Oh chess, but like not the same as not Falsebound. I guess partially Falsebound. Yeah, it's kind of like Capture Monsters. Capture Monsters is definitely more chess-like. But yeah. In case you were wondering what this game is, this is it. You make big monsters, you tactically move them around the board, and then you beat up your opponent. Although I think I'll probably lose this one again because I'm not paying attention. You should try Capture Monsters, it's a lot of fun. It's not that difficult. Granted, Capture Monsters is not a difficult game, but it is a lot of fun. You've been seeing what TCG Yu-Gi-Oh was like and makes you want to go back? That is exactly my purpose. The entire purpose of my channel pretty much now is trying to essentially prove to Konami that people want unique creative games again. Because I love these old Yu-Gi-Oh RPGs, Tag Force, this, Forbidden Memories even, Falsebound Kingdom, Capsules. Like, I love these weird creative Yu-Gi-Oh takes. But yeah. Because modern Yu-Gi-Oh is just so boring and repetitive At times modern Yu-Gi-Oh can be fun. But I want to go back to when Yu-Gi-Oh was something different. So half of my content is just trying to prove to Konami people want this shit again. Oh, a campaign run of Star Wars Battlefront? I'm not really that fussed about Star Wars, though. Oh, Forbidden Memories has such good atmosphere, I agree. Anyway. I do need to finish up. It's almost midnight, and I'm EP. But this deck is insanely strong. This is S tier. 100% this is S tier. See, that's the thing, right? You talk about Magical Scientist FTK, but how consistent was that? Didn't you need, like... Because with Magical Scientist FTK and that, wasn't it pretty much you had to have a good opening hand, though? Because I don't think it was hyper-consistent like modern decks are. 30 minutes? What? The campaign is 30 minutes long? That's crazy. Yeah, also, Master Duel can be very expensive. Yeah, that's the other thing. Yeah, anyway, I will probably leave it there for the day. This deck is insanely strong. We did beat... we did beat Kybaside. The only losses we had were against this fucker while I was just chatting. But yeah. Oh, thank you! I'm glad you've been enjoying the content. I appreciate that. You don't think you'll ever play Master Duel? I don't blame you. I only do it because I think it's fun occasionally. I think it's good occasionally to make silly deck ideas like my Dice Jar OTK. But yeah, I don't like playing it seriously. But yeah. We'll leave it there for the day. Thank you for coming. It's been a pleasure. Tomorrow we'll be back on Legend of Zelda. Ocarina of Time Majora's Mask randomized. Yes, we are using the spoiler log if we need it, but we have a few options available to us now there, so the world has opened up. Love content? I know, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that you all love my content. It makes me happy that people actually like what I put out. But yeah, Hitman, Friday. That was the other thing that I was forgetting. Hitman on Friday. Saturday is more Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, the end of Season 1. Watch along. Sunday, more Legacy of the Duelist story deck only. Being 5Ds on Sunday. Get loved, idiot! Appreciate that. Appreciate all y'all. But yeah, if you want more of this specifically, the next starter deck will be next Wednesday. Probably going to King Tiger Wang Yu next week. Because we have a new name with 3 new starter decks. Alrighty. Thank you. I'll see y'all in the next one. Goodbye for now. Bye-bye-bye.